Zombies by Colton. When a virus spreads around the world, people must learn how to survive. Will zombies reign at the top of the food chain? Section 1, Chapter 1. Footsteps walking. A deer is eating grass. Gun cocks. The deer looks up. Gun fires. Deer collapses. Footsteps approaching deer. Twig snaps. Colton appears, looks around, walks towards the deer, pulls out the rope, ties the deer's legs, then starts dragging it. Another twig snaps. Colton stops, then raises the gun. Figure walking. Colton, hiding behind a tree, pulls out a knife, then sees a reflection. Zombie Man number 1 appears. The knife gets put back into the holster. Colton breathes slowly, turns, and then doesn't see Zombie Man number 1. Where'd he go? Moaning behind Colton. Colton turns around. Gun fires. Zombie Man number 1 knocks the gun out of Colton's hands. Colton pulls out a knife. Come on, said Colton. Zombie Man number 1 lunges at Colton. Colton moves. Zombie Man number 1 is moaning. Colton steps onto Zombie Man number 1's throat, jams a knife into his head, then pulls it out. Footsteps approaching. Having fun, Colton? Asked Jacob Andrew appearing. Yeah, help me with the deer, said Colton. Both Colton and Jacob are walking. Zombie Woman number 1 is eating deer carcass. Colton sighs. Stupid creatures, said Jacob. Zombie Woman number 1 growls. Gun fires. Let's head back. It's getting late, said Colton, grabbing the gun. Both Colton and Jacob are walking, stop, then see the herd of zombies surrounding the building. How much ammo you got? Asked Jacob. Not enough for them, said Colton. Screaming in the distance. Both Colton and Jacob hide behind trees. 4 people run past. Zombies moaning. Jacob nods. Both Colton and Jacob step out behind trees, then fire guns. Zombies falling. Colton looks at all 4 people. All 4 people are breathing heavily. Both Colton and Jacob look at each other. Chapter 2. Thank you for saving us, said Shane Michael. No problem. Let's go, Jake, said Colton. What about them? Asked Jacob. They ain't our responsibility, said Colton. What if it was you? You'd want to be in a secure place. Come on, buddy, said Jacob. Fine, if any of you get lost. It's your problem, not mine, said Colton, walking away. Follow him. Just be quiet, said Jacob. All 6 are walking. Colton kneels. Where are we going? Asked Sarah. This building, said Jacob. All right, when I get across. You need to stay down, said Colton. All 5 nod. Colton pulls out a smoke bomb, then rolls it. Smoke appears. Colton runs across. Go ahead, said Jacob. Devin K., Sarah, and Valerie run across. Shane goes to run. Jacob grabs Shane, then pulls him into the bush. Zombie Kid number 1 walks past. Thank you, said Shane. Zombie Kid number 1 moans. Both Jacob and Shane see Zombie Kid number 1 approaching the bush. I'll distract him. You get to the building. Jacob stands up, then pushes Zombie Kid number 1 down. Come on, I'm right here, said Jacob, running. Herd follows Jacob. Shane peeks out, then runs towards the building. Get in. Door shuts. Where's Jacob? Where is he? Asked Colton. He distracted them for me, said Shane. Colton scoffs. I told him, said Colton. Where are we? Asked Devin K. In a safe place. The lights turn on. Don't worry, no one can get in here, said Colton. Why did you choose this place? Asked Shane. For the view, said Colton. What view? Asked Valerie. Colton smiles. The roof door opens. This view, said Colton, pointing. All four are in shock. A herd of zombies is walking around. Chapter 3. Footsteps walking. All four are eating. Colton looks out the window. Shade closes. All right, you four, stay here. I'm going on a run, said Colton. For what? Asked Devin K. Amo. Food, water, anything I need. So, stay here, said Colton. We can help, said Shane. It's all right. I go fast by myself, said Colton, walking towards the door. Door opens. Zombies moaning. Colton slowly walks. Sarah bites an apple. Shadow passes. Shane looks. You all right? Asked Valerie. Yeah, I'll be back, said Shane. All three continue eating. Shane walking. Door opens. Shane looks inside. Figure moves down the hallway. Shane follows. Colton sees the door open ajar, kicks it fully open, then walks inside. An ammo box appears on the counter. Colton shakes the box. Empty. Colton climbs over the counter, then grabs a shotgun. Gun opens. This'll do just fine. Creaking sound. Colton looks. Zombie man number 2 appears, then moans. Shut up, said Colton, raising his gun. Zombie woman number 2 appears behind the counter, then grabs Colton's arm. Colton struggling. Zombie man number 2 gets closer. Colton pushes zombie woman number 2, pulls out his knife, then stabs zombie man number 2's head. Zombie woman number 2 moans. Gun fires. Colton grabs his knife. Shane looks down the staircase, sees a pipe, grabs it, and then walks downstairs. Is someone here? Asked Shane, looking around. Gun hits Shane in the back of his head. Man number 1 appears. Don't move, said man number 1. Shane passes out. Chapter 4. Shane wakes up, dog growling. Easy Buck. Hello, sir. Sorry about the sneak attack. I thought I was the only one here, said man number 1. Who are you? Asked Shane. Brandon Michael, yours? Asked Brandon. Shane Michael, said Shane. Brandon inquired, were we not related? I don't think so, said Shane. Any others with you? Asked Brandon. Yeah, they're upstairs, said Shane. Well, let's go then. Lead the way, sir, said Brandon. Both Brandon and Shane walk away. Colton is looking around. Door opens. Colton turns on the light. The light goes out. Colton walks downstairs. Rats squeaking. Colton stops. A fence door appears. Colton sees a lock on the fence door. Low moaning. Colton sees another light switch, then turns on the light. Zombies appear behind a fence door, then start moaning and growling. Colton turns off the light, then walks back upstairs. Footsteps walking. Hey, where were you? Asked Devin K. I found this guy. He and his dog were in the basement, said Shane. How long? Asked Sarah. Since last night. I found an opening, then slipped inside, said Brandon. The door opens, then closes. Colton approaches, then sees Brandon. Brandon, said Colton. Chapter 5. Colton, it's been a while. Where's Jacob? Asked Brandon. He's still out there. I'm trying to find him, said Colton. Well, now you have help, said Brandon. All right, I'll keep watch. You all get some rest. Tomorrow we start looking for Jacob, said Colton. All 5 are sleeping. Colton is looking through the scope. Zombies moaning. Buck growls. Brandon groans. What's wrong, Buck? Buck runs towards the door, then barks. Shut up, Buck. We're sleeping, said Brandon. Buck walks through the door, then whines. Brandon sits up, stands, and then walks towards the door. Colton continues looking through the scope. Footsteps walking. Door opens. Zombies moaning. Colton is hiding behind a door. Shane groans, looks, and then sees Brandon walking. "Brandon, what's up?" asked Shane. "My dog went this way," said Brandon. "Hold on." Shane grabs a baseball bat. "Let's see what's up," said Shane. Both Brandon and Shane are walking toward the door. The door creaks open. Zombies continue moaning. Colton pulls out a knife, sees the cord, puts the knife away, then climbs down the cord. Zombies moaning. Colton's eyes widen. Both Brandon and Shane look into the hallway. Low moaning. Zombie woman number 3 growls. Chapter 6. Shane blocks zombie woman number 3 with a baseball bat. "Close the door." "Hurry," said Shane, pushing zombie woman number 3. Brandon shuts the door. Pounding on the door. Colton slips, grabs the cord, and then sees the ground. Zombies moaning. Brandon puts his chair in front of the door. "Let's wake the others," said Brandon. Both Brandon and Shane are running towards all 3 of them. "Guys, wake up. We need to leave," said Shane. The door starts denting. Flashlights turn on, then shine onto the door. Hands appear. "We need to find another way out," said Brandon. Colton sees a ledge, steps onto it, then slowly walks. The window. Window opens. Colton crawls inside. "Find the others," said Colton. Footsteps walking. "What way?" asked Valerie. "Let's try this way," said Shane. Brandon looks down the hallway. "You guys find a way out." "I'm going to find Colton," said Brandon. "Be careful," said Shane. All 4 are running. Colton walking, growling, behind Colton. Colton points a gun. Buck appears all bloody and torn up. "Stay, boy." Colton walks backwards into the door. Brandon walks toward the door. Buck jumps. Colton ducks. Door opens. Buck attacks Brandon. Brandon screaming. Brandon. Gun fires. Buck falls. Brandon gasping. "Sorry, Brandon," said Colton. Gun fires. Brandon gets shot in the head. Light shines on Colton. Chapter 7. "Colton, man, am I glad to see you." "Where's the others?" asked Jacob. "I don't know. But I found your cousin, Brandon." "He turned," said Colton. "Let's just find the others," said Jacob. All 4 stop at the door. Door shakes. Chains rattling. "What now?" asked Valerie. "I don't know," said Shane. "Ain't there another way out?" asked Sarah. Footsteps walking. "Do you think they're fine?" asked Jacob. "I don't care. I only care for my family." "Which is you?" said Colton. "Thanks, brother," said Jacob. All 4 are sitting. "Does anyone have a plan?" asked Shane. "Nope," said Devin K. Sarah sees the door slowly open. "Guys, over there," said Sarah. "Stay here," said Shane. Both Devin K. and Shane walk toward the door. A figure appears behind both Sarah and Valerie. Door opens. Devin K. sighs, then turns around. "Look out," said Devin K. Both Sarah and Valerie turn around. Zombie teenager number 1 appears, then moans. Footsteps walking. "Careful," said Colton. Screaming in the distance. Both Colton and Jacob are running towards Scream, then raise guns. Shane is continuously swinging a baseball bat. "Are you all right?" asked Jacob. "Yeah," said Shane. Colton sees Valerie on the floor. "You all right?" asked Colton. "Yeah," said Valerie. Colton walks away. Valerie sees a scratch on her arm. Chapter 8. All 6 are sitting. Hey Colton, do you have any more weapons? Asked Shane. Yeah, but the thing is. They're where those things are, said Colton. You mean zombies, said Sarah. Yes, said Colton. So, who goes? Asked Devin K. I'll go. I'm a good shot. Plus, there's another weapon I want to get, said Colton. I'll help, said Devin K. Me too, said Sarah. Jake, you stay with those two. Let's go, grab as much as you can carry, said Colton. I need a gun, said Sarah. Colton hands Sarah a gun. Be safe, brother, said Jacob. You too. Let's go, said Colton. All 3 walk, then stop. Where is the room? Asked Devin K. It's the last door. Just be careful down here, said Colton. All 3 walk down the hallway. Colton stops, then turns. Shadows moving. The door jiggles lightly. It's locked, said Sarah. Colton hands keys. Hurry up, we've got company, said Colton, raising his gun. Keys jingling. Zombies moaning. Hurry, Sarah, said Devin K. Zombies are walking towards all 3 of them. Sarah drops the keys. All 3 gasp. Zombies moaning. Chapter 9. Guns firing. Pick up the keys, said Colton. Devin K. bends down, then grabs the keys. Zombie teenager number 2 bites Devin K.'s hand. Gun fires. Devin K. leans against the door. I got you, said Sarah. The gun continues firing. Sarah grabs the keys, then unlocks the door. Colton, said Devin K. All 3 run into the room. The door shuts, then locks. Banging on the door. Devin K. is groaning. You're all right, said Sarah. Tell me, how long do I have? Asked Devin K. A bite takes minutes, said Colton. Can we save him? Asked Sarah. No, I wish there was something, said Colton. Devin K. groans. Do it. Shoot me. Before it takes over, said Devin K. Colton looks at Sarah. You do it, I can't, said Sarah. Colton looks at Devin K. All right, goodbye. Colton raises a gun, then looks at Sarah. Sarah starts crying. Do you want to see this? Asked Colton. No. Goodbye, Dev, said Sarah, kissing Devin K.'s forehead. Colton cocks a gun. Sarah turns around. Gun fires. Let's get what we came for, said Colton. Goodbye, Devin, said Sarah. Chapter 10. Both Colton and Sarah are grabbing guns. We need another exit, said Sarah. Colton looks at the gun cabinet. Give me a hand. Both Colton and Sarah slide gun cabinet. There, it leads to the entrance. You go first. I'll grab some more, said Colton. Sarah crawls through the vent. Colton zips bags, picks them up, sees a crossbow, then grabs it. Sarah continues crawling, then gets to a 2-way stop. Now what way? Asked Sarah. Moaning in the distance. A flashlight shines down the vent. Thudding sound. Sarah looks. Zombie woman number 5 appears, then growls. Sarah screams. Arrow goes into zombie woman number 5's head. This way, said Colton. Both Colton and Sarah are crawling. All 3 are sitting. How much longer? Asked Shane. It could take a while. Don't worry, Colton won't let them die, said Jacob. Valerie groans, then collapses. Valerie, you all right? Asked Shane. Valerie starts shaking. Hold her down. Jacob sees a scratch. We have a problem, said Jacob. Banging on the vent. Now we have a bigger problem, said Shane. Both Jacob and Shane look at each other. Banging continues. Chapter 11. Shane walks towards the vent. Vent gets kicked out. Both Colton and Sarah appear. "Man, are we glad to see you," said Shane. "Yeah, we got weapons," said Colton. Sarah sees Valerie on the floor. "Val, what happened?" asked Sarah. "She fainted," said Shane. Jacob nods to Colton. Colton steps closer. "She's been scratched," whispered Jacob. "Damn, we need to tell them," whispered Colton. Both Colton and Jacob turn around. Valerie continues shaking. "What's going on?" asked Sarah. "Your friend, she." Jacob clears his throat. "She said Jacob, being interrupted. "She'll turn into one of those things," said Colton. "No, not one of them," said Sarah. Valerie stops shaking. Shane looks, then feels no pulse. "She's gone," said Shane. Both Colton and Jacob raise guns. "What are you doing?" asked Sarah. "What we need to do to survive," said Colton. "You're going to shoot her?" asked Sarah. "Yes," said Jacob. "We'll do it," said Shane. Valerie's arm moves. Colton lowers the gun. Valerie stands up behind both Sarah and Shane, then moans. Both Sarah and Shane turn around. Valerie lunges. Gun fires. Chapter 12. Gun fires. Valerie falls. Colton lowers the gun. Sarah kneels next to Valerie's body. Jacob looks. Zombies walking through the door. "Colton," said Jacob. All three look, then see zombies. "Let's get out of here," said Colton. Both Colton and Jacob firing guns. "We need to go, Sarah," said Shane. Sarah grabs Valerie's necklace. "Bye, Val," said Sarah. All four are running. Door shakes. "We need the keys," said Jacob. Colton hands keys. Keys jingling. Guns continue firing. Chain unlocks. Doors open. All four run through. Colton grabs the chain. Door shuts. Chain being wrapped around another door. "What way?" asked Shane. "This way," said Colton. All four are running. "Where are we going?" asked Sarah. Another "whoa." All four stop. A herd of zombies blocks the alley. "Be quiet, down the left way," whispered Colton. All four slowly turn, then walk down the left alley. Colton stops. A brick wall appears. "What now?" asked Shane. Colton pulls out the rope with a hook, then throws it over. "Go," said Colton. Both Jacob and Sarah climb over the brick wall. "Go," said Shane. Colton starts climbing. A dumpster lid opens. Zombie man number 5 appears, then walks towards Shane. "You're next, Shane," said Colton. Shane grabs the rope. Zombie man number 5 moans. Shane screams. The hook goes over the brick wall. Shane yelled all three of them. Chapter 13. Shane screams. Shane yelled all three of them. "We're coming, Shane," said Colton. All three push the dumpster against the brick wall. Colton climbs on top of the dumpster, sees the herd of zombies, then blood. "Where is he?" asked Sarah. "He's gone." "Let's keep moving," said Colton. All three are walking. "Could we stop?" asked Sarah. "We need to keep moving," said Colton. "Let her rest," said Jacob. "Fine, sit, and take all the time you need," said Colton. "Colton, why are you acting like this? Is it cause of the deaths?" asked Jacob. "No. It's just. I don't know what I'd do without you." "If you turned," said Colton. "Hey, I'll always be by your side. I ain't leaving you." "I'd miss you too much," said Jacob. Colton smiles. "Sarah, it's time to dash." Colton turns around. Sarah's gone. Sarah, let's find her, said Colton. I knew you had a heart, said Jacob. I don't want to see her alone. Anything could happen, said Colton. Both Colton and Jacob walk around the corner, stop, and then see Sarah with man number 2. Don't move or she dies, said man number 2. Chapter 14. Put your guns down. Guns are being dropped. Hands up. Both Colton and Jacob raise their hands. Now, into this building. All 4 walk into the building. Into the cell. All 3 walk into the cell. The cell door shuts, then locks. I'm sorry for this. But I don't trust anyone, said man number 2. Who are you? Asked Colton. The name's Dakota. What's yours? Asked Dakota. Sarah, Jacob, and Colton. So, Dakota, you live here by yourself? Asked Colton. Yep, I've been here since it started. You heading somewhere? Asked Dakota. Eventually, south. Whenever you let us go, said Colton. Why south? Asked Dakota. It's not your problem, said Colton. That's true, but what if I go with you? The more people, the better, said Dakota. Tell that to her friends. Once they started coming with us. They started dying, said Colton. Sorry about that. But you can reconsider. I have a truck, and we could all fit in it, said Dakota. All 3 look at each other. Dakota smiles. Chapter 15. All right, if we help you. We'll reconsider, said Colton. That's great. We'll leave in a few days. Sleep, you'll need it, said Dakota. The lights turn off. All 4 are sleeping. Colton wakes up, then sees nobody. The cell door appears to be open. Colton walks out of the cell. A blood trail appears. Colton walks outside, then sees Sarah. Sarah. Sarah slowly turns around, then growls. Colton bumps into Zombie Jacob. Zombie Jacob moans. Colton walks to the corner. Help. No, yelled Colton, waking up. Dakota is standing by the cell door. Are you all right, buddy? Asked Dakota. Yeah, said Colton. Wake up your friends. I'm going to show you something, said Dakota. Colton rolls over. Footsteps walking. The roof door opens. Wind blowing. All 4 see zombies in cages. What is this? Asked Jacob. Whoever worked for me is up here, said Dakota. How'd they turn? Asked Sarah. We took blood from a zombie. Then injected it into them, said Dakota. You are a scientist, said Jacob. Yes, said Dakota. So, you people started this. Turning people into zombies, said Colton. Why? Asked Sarah. Money, said Colton. You're smart. Welcome to Zombieville, said Dakota, walking away. Chapter 16. All 4 are eating. So, where's the truck? Asked Jacob. It's in the garage next door. We just have to fix it. Then we could leave, said Dakota. So, you're going to leave those zombies in the cages? Asked Sarah. Yes, they can't get out, said Dakota. If we are going to stay together. We should have our guns, said Colton. Why not, after we eat? Take your guns, then we'll head over to the garage, said Dakota. Footsteps walking. The garage door opens. All 4 walk inside. The door shuts, then locks. All 4 see the truck. Nice truck, said Sarah. You take the first watch. Watch outside for anything. I'll need your help, said Dakota. Sarah walks upstairs, towards the window, then looks outside. All 3 are working on the truck. Sarah sees Zombie Man number 6. Goodbye, Mr. Zombie, said Sarah. Gun fires. You all right, Sarah? Asked Colton. I killed a zombie, said Sarah. Stop playing, we are trying to work, said Dakota. All 3 continue working. Gun cocks. The door behind Sarah opens. Zombie woman number 6 appears, then growls. Sarah turns around and screams. Chapter 17. Stop it, Sarah, said Dakota. Stay here. I'll check it out, said Colton, holding the tool. Sarah pinned to the floor. Zombie woman number 6 tries biting Sarah. A knife goes into zombie woman number 6's head. Colton pulls zombie woman number 6 off Sarah. Thanks, said Sarah. Let me take over. You go help them. You're fine, though, asked Colton. Yes, thank you again, said Sarah. Colton looks around. Footsteps approaching. Where's Colton? Asked Jacob. He took over. He saved me. A zombie almost bit me, said Sarah. You all right? Asked Jacob. Sarah nods. Jacob, try it, said Dakota. Engine stalling. Nope, nothing, said Jacob. Hold on a second. Dakota taps the wire. Try it now, said Dakota. Engine rumbles. Dakota shuts the hood. All right, let's get Colton, said Sarah. The back door opens. Zombies walk inside. Dakota looks. Is something wrong? Asked Jacob. Dakota points. Both Jacob and Sarah look in shock. Zombies continue walking inside. Dakota inside the truck. Both Jacob and Sarah are underneath the truck. Footsteps walking. Colton walks out of the room, stops at the staircase, and then sees zombies. Damn, said Colton. Chapter 18. Zombies walk into the room. Wind blowing. Windows opened. Colton holds onto the gutter, then climbs down. They're going upstairs. What about Colton? Whispered Sarah. He could handle himself. He got out of more than one predicament. Colton runs past the window. There he is, whispered Jacob. Zombies are following Colton. The door opens and then shuts. I need a plan. Colton sees gas tanks, then smiles. Banging on the door. Colton appears on the roof of the next door building, then grabs a wire. Come on in, said Colton, pulling the rope. Door opens. Colton jumps off the roof. Building explodes. Wire snaps. Window smashes. Colton lands next to the truck. Zombies moaning. Guns firing. Zombies falling. Let's get out of here, said Dakota. Doors open, then shut. Colton sees the bag. Wait. Colton runs toward the bag. We need this, said Colton, grabbing the bag. Zombies are blocking the truck. What now? Asked Dakota. Meet me outside. Colton runs upstairs. Zombies appear in the room. Colton stops, then turns. Shit, said Colton. Chapter 19. Both Jacob and Sarah roll out from underneath the truck and then get inside it. Go, said Sarah. The truck drives through the garage door. Where's Colton? Asked Jacob. Window smashes. Colton lands on the ground, then groans. That's going to hurt later, said Colton. Zombies are moaning and walking towards Colton. The truck runs over zombies. Door opens. Get in, said Dakota. Colton gets into the truck. Truck drives away. Zombies moaning. Where are we going? Asked Sarah. Anywhere but here, said Dakota. Truck driving, then stops. Doors open. All four see a broken bridge. What now? Asked Jacob. We may have to take the long way. It's just over the other bridge, said Dakota. Well, let's go then, said Colton. All four turn. Zombie man number 7 appears, pushes Sarah down, then tries biting her. Gun clicks. Hold on, said Jacob. Dakota swings a gun, then knocks zombie man number 7 off of Sarah. Colton sees the crossbow, then grabs it. Dakota holds zombie man number 7 down. Kill it, said Dakota. Jacob cocks a gun. Zombie man number 7 moves. Dakota gets pushed into Jacob. Zombie man number 7 growls, then looks at Sarah. Sarah crawls backwards. Colton runs around the truck, then fires the crossbow. Arrow goes into zombie man number 7's leg. Zombie man number 7 gets closer to Sarah. Colton reloads the crossbow. Hang on, Sarah, said Colton, raising the crossbow. Chapter 20. Zombie man number 7 goes to bite Sarah. Arrow goes into zombie man number 7's head. Zombie man number 7 falls. Colton runs towards Sarah. Sarah, are you all right? Sarah shakes her head. I'm going to check on the others, said Colton, walking towards both Dakota and Jacob. Sarah is sitting next to a tree, footsteps approaching. Sarah stands up, then starts walking. Figures appear in the woods. Zombies moaning. Sarah looks. Zombies approaching. Colton, guys, said Sarah. All three look. Hurry into the truck. Truck drives away. How much further to the bridge? Asked Jacob. About 25 minutes, said Dakota. Hopefully we get there soon, said Colton. Zombies are blocking the road. Truck stops. Zombies behind the truck. What now? Asked Jacob. Banging on the truck. Zombies moaning. We won't be able to kill all of them, said Colton. Dakota sees a dirt path. Everybody hold on, said Dakota. Truck tire squeal, then drives down a dirt path. All four are bouncing inside the truck. Slow down, Dash, said Colton. The truck goes down a hill and then gets stuck. All four are groaning. Zombies rolling down the hill. We need to leave, said Dakota. Doors open. All three grab bags, then start running. Sarah is still inside the truck. Sarah, said Colton. Zombies moaning. Chapter 21. Colton runs toward the truck. Zombie teenager number 2 moans. Colton swings a knife. Sarah, come on. We need to leave, said Colton. Zombie woman number 7 appears behind Colton. Gun fires. Zombie woman number 7 falls. Grab her and then let's go of her, said Dakota. Colton pulls Sarah out of the truck. Let's go. We need to leave, said Colton. All four are running. Zombies following. How much further to the bridge? Asked Jacob. It's over that mountain, said Dakota. Let's get there before dark, said Colton. Footsteps running. Let's camp here tonight. We'll get there tomorrow, said Dakota. Fire crackling. Colton standing. Both Jacob and Sarah are sleeping. How long have you been a scientist? Asked Colton. 2 years, what did you do? Asked Dakota. Me and Jacob were bounty hunters. We killed whoever was a threat, said Colton. I should have called you when my father came. Both Colton and Dakota laugh. Twig snaps. Both Colton and Dakota raise weapons. I'll check it out, said Dakota, walking towards the woods. Footsteps approaching Colton. Flashlights turn on. Do you see anything? Asked Colton. No, nothing's here, said Dakota, turning around. A figure appears behind Colton, then raises the gun. Don't move, said man number 3. Chapter 22. Both Colton and Dakota drop guns. Up against the tree, said man number 3. Take whatever you want, said Dakota. Colton reaches for his knife. Dakota nods. Man number 3 grabs guns. Wait before you take them. I want to tell you something. Always check the holsters, said Colton, throwing his knife. The knife goes into man number 3's leg. Both Colton and Dakota run. Gun fires. Jacob wakes up, picks up Sarah, and then runs behind a tree. Man number 3 pulls out a knife. Where'd you go? Asked man number 3. Colton is behind a tree. Zombie teenager number 3 appears with a rope around its neck and then moans. Colton goes to grab his knife. Damn, said Colton. Leaves rustling. Man number 3 walks towards the tree. Colton appears. There you are, said man number 3. Yeah, I was behind this tree. How funny. Did you meet my friend? Asked Colton, pulling zombie teenager number 3 by the rope. Man number 3 backs up. Colton pushes zombie teenager number 3 into man number 3. Zombie teenager number 3 is moaning. Man number 3 kicks off zombie teenager number 3, then grabs the gun. Gun fires. Zombie teenager number 3 falls. All 4 are standing next to each other, then look at man number 3. Man number 3's head falls off. Shane appears, then looks at all 4 of them. Chapter 23. Shane, said Jacob. Holy shit. I'm sorry for that. Once that event happened, a lot went through my mind. Who's he? Asked Shane. He helped us escape the town. I swear you were dead, said Colton. I'm glad you're back, said Jacob. So, where are we going? Asked Shane. To a small bridge. We cross it, we leave this all behind us, said Dakota. I like the sound of that, said Shane. What's with Sarah? Asked Shane. She's in a state of shock. She was almost killed by a zombie, said Colton. Sarah, I'm alive, said Shane. Let's get some sleep. A long day tomorrow, said Dakota. I'll keep watch, said Colton. Sun rises. Bags being carried. All 5 get to the top of the mountain, then see the bridge. There it is. Let's get moving, said Dakota. All 5 walk, then get to a cliff. I guess we should climb down, said Jacob. Is there another way around? Asked Shane. No, this is the only way, said Dakota. Colton opens the bag. It's a good thing I brought this, said Colton. The rope is being tied. Colton grabs the rope. Dakota looks down the cliff. Wait, we've got company, said Dakota. All 4 look down. A herd of zombies is walking. Chapter 24. Now what do we do? Asked Jacob. I have an idea. But we all need to agree, said Colton. All 5 agree. What's the idea? Asked Dakota. I'll need a hand. The rope is being lowered. Zombie teenager number 4 walks into the rope, then gets pulled up. Keep pulling. Zombie teenager number 4 is growling. Kill it, said Colton. Shane hits zombie teenager number 4 with a baseball bat continuously. What's your plan? Asked Dakota. We might need another one, said Colton. The rope is being lowered again. Zombie man number 8 is being pulled. The rope is slowly breaking. The rope, said Dakota. Rope snaps. Colton grabs the rope. Zombie man number 8 is growling. Colton sliding. All 3 grab Colton's leg. Loud talking. Sarah looks. Pull me up, said Colton. All 3 pull both Colton and zombie man number 8 up, then breathe heavily. Zombie man number 8 stands up and then growls. All 4 scream. Gun fires. Zombie man number 8 falls. Sarah is holding a gun. All 4 smile. Now will you tell us? Asked Dakota. Colton pulls out a knife, then rips the zombie's shirt. We're going to blend in, said Colton. Knife goes into zombie man number 8's torso. Colton cups his hands, then smears blood on himself. All 4 are looking at Colton. The rope is being lowered down a 3rd time. All 5 are climbing down the rope. Zombies moaning. All 5 walk. This might work, whispered Jacob. Quiet, whispered Colton. Zombie sniffing group. Sarah walks, then falls. Zombies look, then moan and growl. Sarah screams. All four look. Chapter 25. Sarah screams. All four look. Zombies growling. Run. Get out of here. Guns firing. Zombies falling. I'll get Sarah, go, said Colton. Zombies surround Sarah. Hand grabs Sarah, then pulls her. Sarah sees Colton. Thanks, said Sarah. We're not out yet, said Colton. Both Colton and Sarah are running. The gun fires, then jams. Colton tries cocking the gun. Is something wrong? Asked Sarah. It's jammed, said Colton. Zombie woman number 8 growls. Gun fires. Zombie woman number 8 falls. Dakota appears. Go with Dakota. I got another idea, said both Dakota and Sarah are running. Come on, I'm right here, said Colton. All four run, then get to the road. Zombies moaning. Guns firing. Colton pulls out the explosive, then attaches it to the wall. I'm going back for Colton, said Dakota, running into the herd. Gun fires. Colton runs, then collides with Dakota. Both Colton and Dakota groan. Dakota. Gun fires. Let's go, buddy, said Colton, picking up Dakota. Both Colton and Dakota get to the road. There's too many, said Jacob. Not anymore, said Colton, pulling out the trigger. Wait, I'll do it. They gave me this, said Dakota, showing a bite mark. All four sigh. We need to move, said Shane. Take care of yourselves. The bridge is right there, said Dakota. Colton shakes Dakota's hand. Let's go, said Colton. All four are running. Die you bastards, said Dakota, running towards zombies, then presses the trigger. Explosion in distance. All four are walking across the bridge. In Colton's mind. In this world, people die. But people who do good are sometimes rewarded. Now we move on. And whatever lies ahead, we'll survive. No matter what happens to us, said Colton. Zombies by Colton Dennis. Section 2, Chapter 26. Colton limping. Zombie teenager number 4 is crawling towards Colton. Colton raises a gun. Gun clicks. Colton sighs. Zombie teenager number 4 growls. An hour earlier. Footsteps walking. All four are eating. Colton, shouldn't we go for a run? Asked Sarah. Sure, I'll go. You three, stay here and secure this place. I'll be back soon, said Colton. Knives are being placed in a holster. Be safe, said Jacob. I will, you just cover the doors. You're in charge, said Colton. Thanks, said Jacob. Door opens. Colton walks towards the motorcycle. The motorcycle starts, then drives down the street. Door shuts. All right, let's secure this place, said Shane. All three are walking towards the door. Door shuts. Motorcycle rumbling, then pulls into the parking lot. Colton turns off his motorcycle, gets off, walks towards the door, then reaches for the gun. Shit. I forgot my guns. Door opens. Colton walks inside, then pulls out a knife. Lights flickering. Footsteps walking. Colton walks into the room, finds a gun, and then grabs it. Moaning down the hallway, Colton walks out, goes towards the door, then opens it. Zombie teenager number 4 moans. Gun fires. Zombie teenager number 4 gets shot in the leg. Colton steps backwards, slips, and then twists his ankle. The gun slides toward the door. Colton stands, then limps. Zombie teenager number 4 crawls towards Colton. Colton grabs the gun. Gun clicks. Zombie teenager number 4 gets closer. Gun fires. Zombie teenager number 4 gets shot in the head. 2 people appear. What the hell? said Colton. Chapter 27. Man number 4 inquired, "Who are you?" Colton replied. "Wrap his ankle." "I'll be the lookout," said man number 4. Woman number 1 kneels, then takes off Colton's shoe. Colton groans. "Sorry." "Hi, I'm Gabby." "He's Miles." "This'll hurt," said Gabby. Colton groans louder. Gabby hands stick to Colton. Colton slowly stands. "I'm fine." "Listen, I need to find my friends," said Colton. "You have a group." "Where are they?" asked Miles. I can't remember." "I haven't seen them for a while," said Colton. "Your friends are probably dead," said Miles. "Don't say that. You could stay with us. We've got a small town." "We could treat your ankle," said Gabby. "Sure, but someone needs to drive my motorcycle," said Colton. All three are walking towards the vehicle. "You take him." "I'll drive his motorcycle," said Miles. Engine rumbles. Vehicles drive, then stop. Horn honks. Gates open. Vehicles drive through gates. Gates close. Vehicle park. Doors open. Colton gets out. "What is this place?" asked Colton. "We never decided on a name," said Gabby. "Who's in charge?" asked Colton. "I am," said man number 5. All three look. Andrew appears. Chapter 28. All three hammering nails. "Hey, it's getting pretty late. I wonder where Colton is," asked Sarah. "You know, I'll check the roof," said Jacob, grabbing the gun. Both Sarah and Shane continue hammering. The roof door opens. Jacob sets up the gun, looks through the scope, then sees the parking lot but not the motorcycle. Shane stops hammering. "That's good enough," said Shane. Footsteps approaching. "I don't see Colton's motorcycle," said Jacob. "What do we do?" asked Sarah. "We'll go look for him." "Let's go." All three grab their guns. Shane sees Colton's guns. "Hey, Colton forgot his guns," said Shane. "Let's hurry, he could be in danger," said Jacob. Door opens. Sarah walks towards the vehicle. "Wait, it's only a few buildings down." "Let's walk, just stay close," said Shane. All three walk, then approach the building. Door opens. All three walk inside. "Check everywhere," said Jacob. Doors open. Jacob walks, then grabs the door handle. Shadow moves behind a door. Jacob walks towards the door, raises the gun, then reaches for the door handle. Door opens. Jacob looks inside the closet. Zombie man number 9 growls. Gun fires. "Jacob," said Shane. Chapter 29. Footsteps walking. Colton shakes Andrew's hand. "Hi, I'm Colton," said Colton. "The name is Andrew. But call me Andy." "So, how long have you been out there?" asked Andrew. "For a while now." "I haven't seen anyone for miles," said Colton. "Well, now you can finally have a home." "Let me show you around," said Andrew. All three follow Andrew. Zombie man number 9 is on top of Jacob. Both Sarah and Shane turn a corner. Jacob holds up zombie man number 9's head. "Shoot it," said Jacob. Jin fires. Zombie man number 9 falls onto Jacob. Both Sarah and Shane run towards Jacob, then pull off zombie man number 9. "You all right?" asked Sarah. "Yeah, let's get back," said Jacob. Both Sarah and Shane help Jacob stand up. Footsteps walking. Door opens. "This is where you'll stay," said Andrew. "Thanks." "Oh, I've got a question. When my ankle heals, could I leave?" asked Colton. "People never want to leave." "It's like life again," said Andrew, walking away. "Yeah, but that doesn't answer my question. Would I be able to leave?" asked Colton. Andrew turns around. You're a guest, not a prisoner. Get some rest, said Andrew, walking away. Both Gabby and Miles follow Andrew. Colton shuts the door. Chapter 30. Footsteps walking. Let's try over there, said Jacob. Door opens. Shane looks inside. It's safe, this way, said Shane. All right, this is a big place. Sarah, left. Shane, right. I'll check the middle. Remember, use your almost sparingly, said Jacob. All three are walking in different directions. Door opens. A flashlight shines into the room. Shane sees cages. Sarah walking. Light flickers down the hallway. Blood appears on walls, doors, and the ceiling. Jacob walks upstairs. Colton, are you in here? Jacob continues walking. The door slowly opens. Figure falls. Thudding sound. Jacob looks, then sees a carcass. Colton, whispered Jacob. Light shines on the carcass. A monkey carcass appears. Sarah touches blood. This is fresh. I better tell the others, said Sarah. Shane is looking at cages. Light shines on the name tag. Dustin. Shane picks up the picture, then sees Andrew, Dakota, Gabby, Miles, and man number 6. Shadow moves past the doorway. Guys, is that you? Asked Shane. Jacob is looking at the monkey's carcass. What would do this? Asked Jacob. Jacob, Shane, we need to leave, said Sarah. Jacob runs towards Sarah. What's wrong? Asked Jacob. This place is a dash. Shrieking in the distance. Testing facility, said Sarah. Eyes appear in the darkness. Chapter 31. Monkeys appear. Guns firing. We need to find Shane, said Jacob. Hopefully he's all right, said Sarah. Footsteps walking. The figure moves left. Shane cocks his gun, then looks down an empty hallway. Where'd he go? Asked Shane, walking. Door creaks. Shane looks, then points the gun. A sword touches Shane's neck. Don't move, or it's off with your head, said man number 6. Monkeys continue shrieking. I'm almost out, said Jacob. Sarah sees double doors. Shut the doors. Doors shut. Sarah puts a pipe between the handles. Banging on the door. Let's move, said Sarah. Both Jacob and Sarah are running. Shane raises his hands. Turn around slowly, said man number 6. Shane turns. Ryan S. appears. Sorry for coming in here. We thought dash, said Shane, being interrupted. There's more of you. Hurry in here, said Ryan S. Both Ryan S. and Shane walk inside the room. Ryan S. pulls out some rope. What are you doing? Asked Shane. Just a precaution. I'm going to save your friends, said Ryan S. Both Jacob and Sarah are walking. Jacob pulls out the magazine. Damn, I'm out, said Jacob. Sarah pulls out a magazine. I have half, said Sarah. Shrieking behind both Jacob and Sarah. Monkeys appear. Sarah raises a gun. That won't even make a dent, said Jacob. This way, quickly, said Ryan S. All three are running. Monkeys are chasing all three of them. The door opens and then shuts. Both Jacob and Sarah see Shane tied up. Chapter 32. Knocking on the door. Door opens. Colton sharpening knife. What? Asked Colton. We were talking, and Andrew wants to see you, said Gabby. Let him in, said Colton. He's at his apartment. If you don't go, he'll kick you out, said Gabby. Let him. I've survived by myself. But it'll be more of a challenge, said Colton. But he demanded your weapons. Then you'll leave, said Gabby. Colton puts a knife into a holster. Alright, he wins. Let's find Andrew. Colton walks out, then comes back. I really like that shirt, said Colton, walking away. Gabby smiles. Door opens. Hello, Colton, come in, said Andrew. What's this about, Andrew? I have other plans, asked Colton. Don't worry, this'll be short. I want you to stay. When you heal, you'll help here. But I need to know now. Will you stay or leave? Your choice, asked Andrew. Well, if you don't mind, I'd like to dash, said Colton, being interrupted. Knock on the door. I'm sorry, sir, but the alarm went off at the test dash, said Miles, being interrupted. SHHHHH, let's talk later, Colton, said Andrew. Colton nods. Door shuts. Window opens. Colton runs towards the fence, then starts climbing. Light shines on Colton. Colton looks. Chapter 33. Both Jacob and Sarah see Shane tied up. Why is he tied up? Asked Jacob. Ryan S. cuts rope. Sorry, it was a precaution. Hi, I'm Ryan, and you are, asked Ryan S. I'm Jacob, that's Sarah and Shane, said Jacob. Well, this is a safe place. Until they get in, said Ryan S. Shane pulls out the picture, then sees Ryan S. You're a scientist, said Shane. Yeah, how'd you know? Asked Ryan S. This picture. You're with Dakota, said Shane. Both Jacob and Sarah look at the picture. You're a scientist, like Dakota was, said Jacob. You've seen Dakota. Is he alive? Asked Ryan S. He saved us from the town over the mountain, said Sarah. That's Dakota for you. We were always taught good manners, said Ryan S. He was bitten, said Shane. Well, at least he's in a better place now, said Ryan S. You grew up together, asked Sarah. Yep, we lived together until our parents died, said Ryan S. You're brothers, said Jacob. Half-brothers, said Ryan S. Hey, who's in this picture with you too? Asked Sarah. Those three started this whole virus thing. Me and Dakota tried stopping it. So, they separated us, then left me here to rot. They're bad people, said Ryan S. Chapter 34. Light continues to shine. Colton jumps down, then raises his hands. Door opens. Colton sitting. Listen, you tried to escape. When we saw you, we thought you were a terrorist. Sorry, now that your ankle's healed. Are you planning on staying or leaving? Asked Andrew. I'd like to leave, said Colton. No problem. You can leave tomorrow. We'll give you some supplies, said Andrew. Thanks for understanding, said Colton. Andrew nods, walks out of the room, then smiles. Both Gabby and Miles approach. So, what do we do? Asked Miles. When we let him leave. Follow and kill him, said Andrew. You're not serious, said Gabby. Andrew looks at Gabby, then walks away. Both Gabby and Miles look at each other. Colton walks towards the motorcycle. Engine starts. Gates open. Motorcycle drives through. Miles looks at Andrew. Andrew nods. Let's roll, said Gabby. Go alone, I'm not doing this, said Gabby. Car driving. Miles sees a motorcycle. Car stops. Doors open. Miles walks towards the motorcycle. Colton appears behind Miles, then points a knife at his throat. Leave, said Colton. Man number 7 appears in the woods holding a gun, then points it at Colton. Chapter 35. All four are sitting. We need to find Colton, said Jacob. Well, we could go out the window, said Ryan S. What about the zombies? Asked Sarah. There's a ledge. If we go 3 windows over, we pick up some supplies, then leave, said Ryan S. That's an idea, said Shane. Window opens. All four are walking onto a ledge. Another window opens. All four crawl inside. Guns appear. This is what I'm talking about, said Jacob. Guns are being grabbed. Jacob sees the crossbow, then grabs it. Door opens. All four are walking downstairs. Door opens. We need to take that car, said Ryan S. Why? Asked Shane. The others are dead. Let's find your friend, said Ryan S. The car starts then drives away. Do you think my friend's alive? Asked Jacob. Only if you didn't run into those scientists, said Ryan S. Car stops. Why'd you stop the car? Asked Sarah. So we could sneak inside. They can't find out, said Ryan S. All four walk. Ryan S. sees the vehicle. Wait. Ryan S. raises the gun, then sees both Colton and Miles through the scope. Jacob sees man number 7 in the woods, holding a gun. Chapter 36. I could get him. But I'd need time, said Jacob. I got it, said Ryan S. Jacob walks away. Do you have any last words? Asked Colton. Do it already. Stop wasting time, said Miles. Colton raises a knife. Man number 7 cocks a gun. Jacob fires a crossbow. Man number 7 gets shot in the leg with an arrow. Gun fires. Colton gets shot in the back. Miles runs into the woods. All three run towards Colton. Ryan S. rips Colton's shirt. I need to get the bullet out, said Ryan S. Jacob kicks the gun away. Don't move, said Jacob. Man number 7 speaks Spanish. Miles hits Jacob in the back of his head. Give me a hand, said Miles. Zombies walking on the road. We have company, said Shane. Deal with it, said Ryan S. Guns, firing. Ryan S. digs a tool into Colton's back. Zombies moaning. Hurry up, Ryan, said Sarah. The bullet is out. I need time to stitch him, said Ryan S. Guns continue firing. Zombie teenager number 5 appears underneath the wrecked vehicle, then crawls towards both Colton and Ryan S. Colton opens his eyes, then sees zombie teenager number 5. BBB, hind. Why, oh, said Colton. Behind you, said Ryan S. Zombie teenager number 5, crawls closer. Chapter 37. Behind you, said Ryan S. Zombie teenager number 5, crawls closer. Sarah looks. Ryan, behind you, said Sarah. Gun fires. Zombie teenager number 5 falls. We need to leave, said Ryan S. Van doors open. Shane looks at the motorcycle. Engines rumble. Vehicles are driving away. Wait, we forgot Jacob, said Sarah. Jacob is pushed into a chair. You're one of those people. Who injured my man? So, wait until you see what we do to you, said Andrew. Door shuts. Sir, what do we do about his friends? Asked Miles. If they try to get inside, kill them, said Andrew. All three are standing next to the van. Do you think he'll survive? Asked Sarah. Probably, I did whatever I could, said Ryan S. What about Jacob? Shouldn't we go get him? Asked Shane. Yes, said Sarah. All right, let's go get him now. It's a few miles down the road, said Ryan S. Through the herd, asked Shane. Yeah, it's the only way. It'll get to your friend, said Ryan S. Both Sarah and Shane nod. Vehicles driving. Zombies moaning. Tire goes flat. Van flips, then crushes zombies. Motorcycle stops. Guys, said Shane. Chapter 38. Guys, said Shane. Gun fires. Shane runs towards the van, climbs onto it, then smashes the passenger window. Both Ryan S. and Sarah are groaning. Get them first, said Ryan S. Shane pulls Sarah out. Come on, Ryan, said Shane. Get Colton. Shane picks up Colton, then opens the back door. Zombies moaning. Guns firing. Go, said Ryan S. Shane runs back for Ryan S. Your turn, said Shane. I'm not going to make it. I'm bleeding badly. Listen, just get out of here. Sarah jumps off the van. Shane picks up Colton. Both Sarah and Shane run into the woods. I'm in here, said Ryan S. Zombies crawling into the van. Ryan S. aims a gun. Gun fires. Van explodes. Both Sarah and Shane continue running. Let's keep moving. We should get there by nightfall, said Shane. Door opens. Gabby places the plate down. I'm sorry about this. I hope you'll be safe. Jacob nods. Same with your friends, said Gabby, walking out. Footsteps walking. Hurry, get down, this must be the place. Tomorrow, we strike, said Shane. Sarah nods. Chapter 39. Sun rises. Shane loads the gun. What's the plan? Asked Sarah. Well, first, grab those bushes. Sarah grabs bushes. Cover Colton, we don't need them knowing we're here. Bushes cover Colton. Let's go around the back. See if there's a way in, said Shane. Both Sarah and Shane are running. Door opens. We talked, and we think you should stay. We'll put everything behind us, what do you say? Asked Andrew. No, I have a home, said Jacob. Fine. All three walk out. Andrew turns around. Get the noose ready, said Andrew, walking away. Footsteps walking. Stay low, they might see us, said Shane. Both Sarah and Shane run past. Sarah sees the door opened ajar. Shane, said Sarah. Andrew sets up noose. We don't need to do this, said Gabby. We do. He shot at us, said Andrew. Give him a chance, said Gabby. No, said Andrew. Gabby walks away. Door opens. Jacob sees Gabby. Gabby untied Jacob. Let's go, said Gabby. Both Gabby and Jacob are running. Miles is walking, looks into the room, then runs. Why are you helping me? Asked Jacob. I don't want any more killings. And I want to leave, said Gabby. Andrew, that man is gone, said Miles. Gabby, said Andrew. This way, said Gabby. Door opens. Guns are being pointed. Chapter 40. Both Sarah and Shane point guns at Gabby. Come on, Jake, said Shane. Wait, she was helping me. She wants to come along, said Jacob. No, said Shane. Both Sarah and Shane start to walk away. If I stay, I'll die, said Gabby. Both Sarah and Shane look at Gabby. Footsteps running. Find her, then kill her, said Andrew. Miles looks at Andrew. Yes, sir, said Miles, walking away. The alarm goes off. Well, if we're going to leave, we better go, said Shane. All four are running through the building. People running. Shane looks out the window. Is it clear? Asked Sarah. Hang on, let's go, said Shane. All four run toward the door. The alarm continues going off. Bush is moving. Colton awakens, then sits up. Zombies are walking towards town. Shane cocks a gun. Wait, it's only two. The crossbow, said Sarah. I don't have it, said Jacob. Zombies are getting closer. Arrow goes into Zombie Woman number 9's head. Zombie Woman number 9 falls. Colton appears. Behind you, said Shane. Colton trips Zombie Teenager number 6, then jams a knife into its head. Where's Ryan? Asked Colton. Ryan Stieber, he's my uncle, said Gabby. Chapter 41. He didn't make it, said Shane. Zombies moaning. We better leave, said Sarah. All five are running. There they are, said man number 8. Guns firing. Zombies falling. All five run into the woods. Is everyone all right? Asked Shane. Yeah, I think so, said Jacob. You four should head back to our original location. I'm going back to finish this, said Colton. Not alone, said Jacob. You need to move on. I'll be fine by myself. Plus, they don't know the direction, said Colton. Just be safe out there, said Jacob. Both Colton and Jacob shake hands and then hug. All four run. Colton turns around, then walks back. Footsteps walking. We shouldn't have left him, said Sarah. It was his decision, said Jacob. So, where are we headed? Asked Gabby. South, said Jacob. Zombie man number 10 moans. Colton throws a knife. Zombie man number 10 falls. Colton bends down, then grabs the knife. Guns are being pointed at Colton. Don't move, said Miles. Chapter 42. Footsteps walking. Gates open, then shut. Keep moving, said Miles. Door opens. Andrew looks. Well, welcome back, Colton. I thought you were dead. Since my people can't do it, I will, said Andrew, pointing a gun. Wait, the whole time I was out there. I knew I needed a home. And I'd like to stay, said Colton. Why should I trust you? Asked Andrew. Why do you think I came back? I'll help you, said Colton. All right. But if I hear you do something wrong, I'll shoot you myself, said Andrew. Colton nods. Andrew walks out. Colton smiles. Follow me, said Miles. Both Colton and Miles are walking. Door opens. Oh, I would love my crossbow back, said Colton. I'll get it for you, said Miles, walking away. I hope you're all right, guys, said Colton. Door opens. He's in his room, said Miles. Good. Kill him tonight. Let Simon do it, said Andrew. What about his friends? Asked Miles. I'll handle them, said Andrew. Chapter 43. Footsteps walking, then stop. Fire crackling. Both Gabby and Shane are sleeping. Jacob is sitting on a log. Twig snaps. Jacob looks. Sarah sits next to Jacob. I thought you were asleep, said Jacob. Couldn't. I keep thinking about Colton. If he's going to be all right, said Sarah. For how long I've known him. He's a survivor. Sarah sighs, then giggles. What's so funny? Asked Jacob. I think of all the times he saved me. I thanked him, but I wanted more. Do you think he likes me? Said Sarah. He doesn't stop talking about you, said Jacob. Colton is lying in bed. Door opens. Shadow appears with a knife. Simon laughing. Goodbye, Colton, said Simon. Knife stabs sheet. Air hissing. Simon pulls off the sheet. A zombie head appears in bed with an air mattress. Simon turns around. A knife cuts Simon's throat. Never try to trust someone who's nice, said Colton. Simon gasps for his last breath. Colton smiles, then wipes the knife. Chapter 44. Colton looks out, then slowly walks. Footsteps walking. Colton hides inside the room. People walk past. Colton sighs. Shower running. Colton looks into the mirror. Woman number 2 is showering. Colton sees a window. Damn, whispered Colton. Woman number 2 turns. Colton looks. Footsteps walking. Miles sees a shadow moving. Knock on the door. Hello, said Miles. Colton runs, shuts the curtain, covers woman number 2's mouth, and then pulls out the knife. Door opens. The lights turn off. Door shuts. Sorry, I need to go. Curtain moves. Oh, by the way. Nice body, said Colton. Woman number 2 smiles. Colton slowly walks down the hallway. Miles walks out, then follows Colton. Andrew talking. Colton looks into the room. Door opens. Colton looks around. Talking continues. Colton gets closer to the chair, then turns it around. A tape recorder appears. Don't move, Colton. Finally, you die, said Miles. Where is he? Asked Colton. He went for a visit, said Miles, smiling. Colton's eyes widen. Jacob puts out the fire. Gun cocks. Don't move. Let's go for a little ride, said Andrew. Chapter 45. Group walking. Keep moving, said Andrew. Jacob thinking. Do you have an idea? Whispered Shane. Not one, whispered Jacob. Shut up and keep moving, said Andrew. If we keep going, we're going to run into a herd, said Shane. I say when to stop, said Andrew. Group walking. Jacob stops. Are you all right? Whispered Sarah. Shh. I heard something, said Jacob. Keep moving, said Andrew. Wait, it's getting closer. We need to run, said Jacob. Nothing's coming, said Andrew. Group listening. Moaning in darkness. Zombie teenager number 6 appears. The group steps backwards. This way, said Jacob. All 4 are running. Gun fires. Zombie teenager number 6 falls. Where'd they go? Asked Andrew. All 4 run, then stop. What direction are we going? Asked Gabby. I don't know, but let's keep moving, said Shane. All 4 start to walk. Twig snaps. Gabby looks back. All 3 continue walking. Gabby looks forward, then doesn't see anyone. Guys, said Gabby. All 3 continue walking. Jacob looks back, then stops. Where's Gabby? Asked Jacob. All 3 are running back. Gabby walking. Zombies moaning. Hello, is someone there? Asked Gabby. Zombies appear. Gabby runs. Zombies are following Gabby, screaming in the distance. Gabby, said Jacob. Gabby runs, stops at walls, then turns around. Zombies are moaning and growling. Chapter 46. Why don't we settle this like men? Let's drop our weapons, said Colton. That's a good idea, said Miles, throwing a gun at Colton. Colton moves. Miles punches Colton. Colton coughs up blood. Good hit, my turn, said Colton, punching Miles. Miles falls. I think you fractured my jaw. You're paying for that, said Miles. Bring it on. Miles swings his fist. Colton ducks, then trips Miles. Oh, I should have told you. I know a few tricks, said Colton. Miles sees the ashtray, grabs the ash, and then throws it into Colton's eyes. Colton gets blinded. Miles tackles Colton. You've lost, said Miles, pulling out the gun. Gun cocks. Cocking echoes in Colton's ear. Miles raises a gun. Colton kicks the gun. Gun breaks window. I might be blind. But I can still hear, said Colton. Miles swings his fist. Colton ducks, then kicks Miles. Miles goes into the wall. Colton walks away. Miles groans, sees the gun, grabs it, and then stands up. Just die, Colton, said Miles. Colton stops, grabs the pipe, turns around, and then throws it. The pipe hits Miles. Goodbye, Miles, said Colton. Chapter 47. Zombies are moaning and growling. Screaming in the distance. This way, said Jacob. All 3 stop. A herd of zombies appears. All 3 swinging weapons. Hurry, Jake, said Sarah. Jacob sees Gabby's arm. I found her, said Jacob, pulling Gabby's arm. Gabby's arm appears. All 3 are in shock. Zombie woman number 10 moans. We need to leave, said Sarah. Zombie woman number 10 growls. Jacob throws Gabby's arm at zombie woman number 10. All three are running. Zombies follow. Jacob slows down. Jake, come on, said Shane. I can't. I really liked her, said Jacob. We need to move. Before the same thing happens to us, said Sarah. Let's go, said Shane. All right, said Jacob. Zombies moaning. All three look. Zombies appear. Jacob hits zombie teenager number 7. All three are running. We can't escape them. All three stop. Zombies appear in front of the group. This way, said Shane. Both Sarah and Shane run left. Jacob runs right. Footsteps running. We lost Jacob, said Sarah. Shane looks. Zombies following. He's on his own for now, said Shane. Both Sarah and Shane run. Jacob stops. Zombie man number 11 moans. Jacob swings an axe. Zombie man number 11 falls. Jacob looks, then sees town. Chapter 48. Truck pulls up. Gates open, then shut. Truck stops. Door opens. Andrew appears. I want all of you to watch those gates. I lost those bastards. Where's Miles and Simon? Asked Andrew. I haven't seen them, sir, said man number 9. Find M and Colton too, said Andrew. Yes, sir, said man number 9 running. Jacob looks through the hole, then moves. Andrew sees a shadow move. Footsteps walking. Man number 9 sees Simon's body, then turns around. Colton grabs man number 11's throat. Be quiet, or I'll kill you. Get in there, said Colton. Man number 9 walks into the room. Colton ties the door handle to another door, then walks away. Jacob opens the window, crawls inside, shuts the window, then starts walking. A figure appears behind Jacob. Jacob turns, then sees Andrew. Andrew hits Jacob. You shouldn't have come back, said Andrew. Chapter 49. Footsteps walking. Hurry down this way, said Shane. Zombies moaning. Both Sarah and Shane are running. Where are we going? Asked Sarah. We need to find a safe place, said Shane. I have a plan. Follow me, said Sarah. Both Sarah and Shane continue running. Zombie follow. What's the plan? Asked Shane. Get to the town and let the zombies inside. Get Colton, then leave, said Sarah. Jacob groans, then sees Andrew. Welcome back. It's time to die. But I'm not going to kill you. Someone else will, said Andrew. Door opens. Zombie woman number 11 moans. Jacob's eyes widen. Andrew smiles, pushes zombie woman number 11 into the room, then shuts the door. Banging inside the room. Footsteps running. Zombies moaning. Hey, I see buildings, said Sarah. We better get inside, said Shane. Sarah sees squirrel carcasses. I have another plan, said Sarah. Colton walks, then gets to the door. Blood appears underneath the door. Door opens. Colton sees Jacob standing in a corner. Jake, said Colton. Jacob slowly turns, then growls. Colton starts crying. Zombies see squirrel carcasses. Zombie Jacob lunges. Chapter 50. People walking. The door creaks open. Man number 10 walks towards the door. Door opens. Zombie teenager number 8 bites man number 10. People screaming. Zombies are chasing people. Guns firing. People falling. Let's go find Colton, said Sarah. Lead the way, said Shane. Both Sarah and Shane are running. Door opens. Zombie man number 12 moans. Shane swings a baseball bat. Jacob lunges. Gun fires. Jacob gets shot in the leg, then crawls towards Colton. Colton pulls out a knife. "I'm sorry, brother," said Colton, stabbing Jacob's head, falling, then starting to cry. "Sarah, this way," said Shane. Andrew sees zombies. "Miles, get the truck." "We're leaving," said Andrew. Both Andrew and Miles are running. Colton sees both Andrew and Miles running, then follows. Both Sarah and Shane run into the room. "Sarah, over here," said Shane. "Who is it?" asked Sarah. "Jacob," said Shane. "Damn, hopefully Colton doesn't see him," said Sarah. Both Andrew and Miles get to the truck. Truck starts. Colton grabs Miles, then pulls him out of the truck. Truck drives away. "You killed my brother," said Colton. "No, it wasn't me, it was Andrew," said Miles. Colton lowers the knife. "I won't kill you." "But you will die," said Colton, walking away. Miles raises a gun. Zombies bite Miles. Miles screams. Truck stops. "A way out," said Andrew. Truck turns around. Gun cocks. Colton raises a gun. Andrew looks into the mirror. "For you, Jake," said Colton. Gun fires. Tires blows. Truck flips. Colton walks away. Door opens. Andrew crawls out of the truck. Zombies moaning. "Shit," said Andrew. Zombies are eating Andrew. Both Sarah and Shane appear. "Colton," said Sarah. "Let's go." All three are standing in front of the tombstone. "Goodbye, brother," said Colton. "Bye, Jacob," said Sarah. Shane nods. "Let's head south." All three walk away. In Colton's mind, "It's only the three of us now. We might have lost my brother, but he will always be with me. And what lies ahead will be new for us all," said Colton. Zombies by Colton Dennis. Section 3, Chapter 51. Motorcycle driving, pulls into the parking lot, then turns off. Colton looks around, then walks towards the gas station. Door opens. Colton pulls out a knife, looks over the counter, grabs a basket, and then puts items into it. Thudding sounds in the distance. Colton puts down the basket, slowly walks towards the door, then reaches for the door handle. Door opens. Colton looks inside. Zombie man number 11 is moaning. Colton turns. Zombie man number 11 grabs Colton's arm. Colton stabs zombie man number 11's head. Zombie man number 11 falls. Colton walks towards the motorcycle. The car pulls up. Doors open, then shut. "Here, put this in the back." Shane looks at the sun. "It's getting late. We should find a place to sleep," said Shane. "Yeah, let's hurry," said Colton. Both the car and the motorcycle drive away, then slow down. "What way?" asked Sarah. "Well, let's check that one." Both the car and the motorcycle pull into the parking lot, then turn off. Colton grabs the crossbow, then sees blood on the door. "Wait, let me go first," said Colton. A flashlight shines inside. Colton is slowly walking. "Is it safe?" asked Shane. "Yeah, come on in," said Colton. Both Sarah and Shane walk inside. "Do you think this place is safe?" asked Sarah. "It might dash," said Colton, being interrupted. Screaming in the distance. All three are running around the corner, then stop. Zombies growling. Chapter 52. Zombies growling. Guns firing. Zombies fall. Arrow goes into zombie teenager number 9's head. Woman number 3 appears. All three are looking at each other. "What should we do?" asked Shane. "I don't know," said Colton. Sarah walks towards woman number 3. "Hi, what's your name?" asked Sarah. "Gigi, Garion," said Garion. "We can't leave her," said Sarah. "Bring her along." "Let's keep moving," said Colton. All four walk away. Shane looks at windows. Boards covering doors and windows. Let's try this room, said Colton. Wait, I think we shouldn't, said Shane. Why? Asked Sarah. Why are all the doors and windows covered up? Asked Shane. Yeah, I wondered that too, said Sarah. Colton looks at Garion. She might know. Do you know what's behind them? Asked Colton. No. Yes. There were more people with me, but I don't know if they're alive, said Garion. So, what do we do? Asked Sarah. Stay here. I'll look, said Colton, walking towards the door. The door opens slowly. Flies buzzing. Colton sees a pile of dead bodies, then walks out. What's in there? Asked Shane. Bodies, we should find a room. An empty room, said Colton. All four walk away. Let's try this one, said Shane. Door opens. Zombies growling. Chapter 53. Zombies growling. Shut the door. The door closes on zombie woman number 12's arm. Garion runs. Sarah, go get her, said Colton. Sarah follows Garion. Both Colton and Shane are holding the door. We can't hold this much longer, said Shane. Colton pulls out a knife. When I say, run, said Colton. What about you? Asked Shane. I need my crossbow. Ready? Asked Colton. Shane nods. Footsteps running, then stop. Garion, where are you? Asked Sarah. Crying in the distance. Sarah walking. Crying gets louder. Sarah turns a corner, sees Garion, then puts down the gun. Garion looks at Sarah. I'm sorry, said Garion. Hey, you were afraid. It's all right, said Sarah. A figure appears behind Sarah. No, for this, said Garion. Sarah gets hit on the back of her head, then goes unconscious. Arrow hits zombie man number 12's head. Colton running. Zombies following. I need to hide, said Colton. Shane is walking, stops, bends down, and then sees blood. Sarah, said Shane. The door opens and then shuts. Banging on the door. Colton walks downstairs. The light turns on. Colton raises the crossbow. 3 people appear. Chapter 54. Who are you? Asked Colton. I'm Joshua, my brother William, and Devin, said Joshua J. I'm Colton, said Colton. Banging on the door. What's that? Asked William. I was chased. Is there a way out? Asked Colton. Through that door, said Joshua J. Damn, be safe, guys, whispered Colton. Is anyone with you? Asked Devin B. No. Yeah, maybe. If they're alive, said Colton. We could help you, said Devin B. Is anyone with you? Asked Colton. Yeah, 2 people. A woman and her father. But they're really mean to us, said William. A woman, said Colton. Yeah, she's about 18 or 19. Brown hair, this height, said Devin B. Is her name Garion? Asked Colton. Yeah, you know her, asked Devin B. We saved her from zombies. Damn it. I sent a friend after her, said Colton. She'll be fine if she doesn't run into the father, said Joshua J. Sarah groans, looks up, and then sees both Garion and Kyle. Dad, she's awake, said Garion. Where are we? Asked Sarah. You're my hostage, said Kyle. Both Garion and Kyle laugh. Chapter 55. Shane walking. Thudding sound. Shane raises the gun, then reaches for the door handle. The door handle turns. Shane steps backwards. Door opens. Colton appears. Shane, glad to see you, said Colton. Is it safe? Asked Joshua J. Yeah, come on up, said Colton. All three appear. You found people, said Shane. Yeah, this is Devin, Joshua, and William, said Colton. Hi, have you seen Sarah, or that woman? Asked Shane. No, but she's not alone, said Colton. Yeah, she's with them, right? All four sigh. Right, asked Shane. She's with her father. And Sarah might be with them, said Colton. Kyle grabs the gun. When will we leave, Daddy? Asked Garion. Soon, we need supplies, said Kyle. What about her? Asked Garion. Well, I'll need a little alone time with her, said Kyle, unbuttoning his pants. All five walk, then stop. Colton holds up his fist. 1, 2, 3, whispered Colton, kicking the door open. The room appears empty. I thought they were in here, said Joshua J. All five continue walking. Thudding sound. William walks toward the door. Door opens. Zombie teenager number 10 growls. William screams. Chapter 56. William screams. All four look back. Who's missing? Asked Colton. William, said Joshua J. runs back. Zombie teenager number 10 is on top of William. Joshua J. swings a gun. Zombie teenager number 10 falls off of William. Both Colton and Shane grab William. Joshua J. stabs zombie teenager number 10's head. Devin B. sees the open door, then runs towards it. Zombies appear. Gun clicks. Shit, said Devin B. Clip falls. Devin B. bends down to pick up the clip, then looks. Zombies grab Devin B., then pull him into the room. Devin B. screams. Devin, said Joshua J. Colton pulls Joshua J. back, then shuts the door. William is leaning against the wall. Are you all right? Asked Shane. Well, I got scratched, said William. Colton, how long? Asked Shane. Hopefully we have time, said Colton. Cloth gets tied around William's arm. Colton looks at his knife. Shane sees an axe. Glass smashes. Colton, use this, said Shane, throwing the axe. Colton catches the axe, then looks at Joshua J. hold on to his arm. Really tightly, said Colton, raising the axe. No, don't do it, said William. I'm sorry, said Colton, swinging the axe. William screams. Screaming echoes. All three hear a scream in the distance. Guys, said Sarah. Chapter 57. Axe lying on the floor. All three are sitting. William is lying on the floor next to blood. Will he be all right? Asked Joshua J. He will, but we need to find more sheets. Before he bleeds out, said Colton. All three are standing. Shane inquired, how are we going to move him? I'll get him, said Colton. Garion sleeping. Kyle sharpens the knife, then looks at Sarah. Well, you look yummy, all tied up. Sarah spits into Kyle's face. I love when women do that. You just want to impress me. And I could impress you right now. Kyle grabs Sarah's hair and kisses her. How was that? Asked Kyle. I'd rather kiss a pig, said Sarah. Kyle growls. Sarah laughs. Kyle grabs the rope, cuts it, and then pushes Sarah onto the floor. I'll make you squeal like a fucking pig. Kyle pulls Sarah's pants off, then takes off his. Squeal for me, baby, said Kyle. Sarah moans in pain. Get off me, said Sarah. Banging on the door. All three look. The door gets kicked open. All three point guns at Kyle. Chapter 58. Get off her now, said Colton. Kyle gets off Sarah. Are you all right? Asked Shane. Yeah, said Sarah. Up against the wall. Colton pulls out Kyle's weapons. All right, turn. Kyle turns around. I should kill you. But I'm not like you, said Colton. Let's get out of here, said Shane. Sarah looks around. Where'd she go? Asked Sarah. All five look around the room. Where is she? Asked Colton. Kyle laughing. I'm not telling, said Kyle. Fine, let's get out of here, said Colton. All five walk into the hallway. Zombies moaning. Back inside, said Shane. Joshua J. grabs William, then pulls him into the room. Block the door, quickly, said Colton. Desks block the door. We need to find a way out, said Sarah. Find any vents, said Colton. Desks moving. Shane looks, moves the cabinet, and then sees a hole. Guys, over here, said Shane. All four walk over. Hurry, get through. Joshua J. looks at William. I got him, said Colton. All three are crawling through the hole. Colton grabs William. Kyle punches Colton. Colton falls. Kyle pulls out a gun. Time to die, said Kyle. William opens his eyes, sees Kyle, then grabs the gun lying next to him. Gun fires. Chapter 59. Gun fires. All three stop, then look back. Keep moving, said Shane. Kyle smiles. Colton runs his hand over his body, then looks at Kyle. Blood comes from Kyle's mouth. Kyle falls. Colton stands up, then points the gun. Do it, said Kyle, coughing up blood. I told you, I'm not like you. You will suffer, said Colton, walking towards William. You will die, said Kyle. Colton picks up William. So will you, said Colton. Both Colton and William crawl through the hole. Kyle laughing. Desks moving. Zombies walk into the room, then start eating Kyle. Kyle screams. Screaming echoes. Joshua J. stops. Light shining in the distance. I think we're almost out, said Joshua J. Keep moving, said Shane. All three crawl, then get outside. We're outside the building, said Sarah. Both Joshua J. and Shane crawl out. Outside, I haven't seen this in a long time, said Joshua J. What's the plan? Asked Sarah. Wait for Joshua's brother and Colton, said Shane. Gun cocks. Garion appears. That's not going to happen, said Garion. Chapter 60. This way, please, said Garion. All four walk away. Zombies are walking around. Colton stops. Why'd you stop? Asked William. SHHHHH. I hear moaning. But I don't see any zombies. Colton pulls out a mirror, ties it to the stick, and then holds it out. I don't see anything, said Colton. Zombie man number 13 appears in the mirror. Colton, said William. Colton looks. Zombie man number 13 looks into the hole, then tries biting Colton. Colton fires the crossbow. The arrow goes into the dirt. I can't reload, said Colton. Zombie man number 13 grabs Colton's arm. Colton grabs zombie man number 13's hair. The arrow, said William. Colton pulls the arrow out of the ground, then jams it into zombie number 13's head. Nice idea. Let's get out of here, said Colton, loading the crossbow. Both Colton and William crawl out of the hole. I want to thank you if it wasn't for you. I would probably be dead, said William. No problem. Do you have any other safe places? 'Cause my friends would have waited for me, said Colton. Well, we had a hospital, said William. Well. Colton sees Garion's bracelet. Do you know who this belongs to? 'Cause I've got a clue, said Colton, looking at William and then back at the bracelet. Chapter 61. Footsteps walking. Where are we going? Asked Sarah. To a safer place. Keep moving, said Garion. All four walk. Hospital appears. The Nashville Hospital. Are you sure it's safe? Asked Shane. Of course it is. Now, start moving, said Garion. All four walk, then get to a fence. Zombies are moaning and walking around the parking lot. We might have to go around, said Shane. No, we must go forward. Go now, said Garion. All four climb over the fence. Where's the front door? Asked Sarah. Over there, said Garion. All four walk. Zombie woman number 13 moans. Joshua J. swings the axe. Zombie woman number 13's head rolls. Garion raises a gun. Don't, it'll make noise, said Sarah. Shane hits a zombie. Let's hurry. All four are running. Zombies moaning. Shit, back up, said Shane. What's wrong? Asked Joshua J. There are a lot of zombies, and they're blocking the door, said Shane. Now what? Asked Garion. Shane sees a ladder. Start climbing, said Shane. All four start climbing up the ladder. Zombies moan, then approach Shane. Shane, said Sarah. Chapter 62. Footsteps walking. How much further is the hospital? Asked Colton. It should be right through here. Both Colton and William are walking. So, how long have you known Shane and that pretty little thing? Asked William. Colton stops, then looks at William. Don't ever say that about her. Next time, I'll jam this into your mouth and let you choke on it, said Colton, walking away. William follows. Sorry for what I said. So, how long did you know them? Asked William. A few weeks after this started, said Colton. Are you heading somewhere? Asked William. Once I find them, we are heading south, said Colton. Why is something there? Asked William. Yeah, my home, said Colton. Is someone waiting said William, being interrupted. Shh. I hear something. It's to our left, said Colton. Both Colton and William look. Colton raises the crossbow. Be careful, said William. Colton walks, then stops. Zombie teenager number 11 appears behind William. Nothing's here, said Colton. William turns around. Zombie teenager number 11 growls, then pushes William into Colton. Colton falls, hits his head onto a rock, then gets knocked out. Zombie teenager number 11 is on top of William. Chapter 63. Shane, said Sarah. Shane hits zombie man number 14, grabs the ladder, and then starts climbing. Zombie man number 14 grabs Shane's leg. Get off me. Shane kicks zombie man number 14, then continues climbing. Geez, let's get going, said Shane. All four walk. The roof door opens. Garion stops. Here, I can't be the only one with a gun. Could we put everything behind us? Asked Garion. If we find my friend. We could, I guess, said Shane. Guns cock. Keep your eyes open, said Sarah. Footsteps walking. Garion, you know the direction. You lead, said Shane. Garion reaches for the door handle. Be careful, said Sarah. Wait, once you open it. Quickly move back. I'll go first, said Shane. Garion grabs the door handle. Shane mouths 1, 2, and 3. Door opens. Shane looks inside. Is it safe? Asked Sarah. Yeah, come on in, said Shane. Zombie teenager number 12 appears. Shane falls. Zombie teenager number 12 is growling. Joshua J. shoots zombie teenager number 12. Shane, you alright? Asked Sarah. Yeah, nice shot. Let's go in, said Shane. The light turns on. All four see an airplane through the windows. We have a problem, said Joshua J. Chapter 64. Zombie teenager number 11 is on top of William. William struggling. Colton, get up. Colton, said William. Colton groans, sees zombie teenager number 11 on top of William, then grabs the crossbow. Hang on, Will, said Colton, firing the crossbow. An arrow goes into William's leg. Ow, said William. Colton reloads the crossbow. Zombie teenager number 11 goes to bite William. Colton pulls out a knife, then throws it. Zombie teenager number 11 gets hit with the knife handle. William, you all right? Asked Colton. Yeah, thanks for helping. You all right? Asked William. Yeah, a little headache. Let's get moving, said Colton. William sees the knife, then bends down. Here's your knife, said William, holding the knife. Zombie teenager number 11 tackles William down the hill. William groans, then holds his ankle. Zombie teenager number 11 growls, then crawls towards William. Colton runs down the hill. I'm coming, William, said Colton. William crawls backwards towards the tree, looks up the hill, then looks at zombie teenager number 11. Zombie teenager number 11 crawls closer. William raises a gun. Gun clicks. Fuck, said William. Footsteps running. Screaming in the distance. Colton sees zombie teenager number 11 eating William, raises the crossbow, then fires it. Arrow goes into zombie teenager number 11's head. Damn, William, said Colton. William coughs up blood. Tell my brother, I tried. You're the greatest friend I'll ever know. Shoot me, said William. Colton cocks his gun, then nods. Gun fires. Chapter 65. We'll have to cover this. And I'll look for any supplies, said Shane. I'll go with you. You don't know where it is, said Garion. All right. Josh and Sarah cover everything. Let's go, stranger, said Shane. The door opens and then shuts. Let's get started, said Sarah, grabbing a piece of wood. Joshua J. hammers nail, then looks at Sarah. You look really good, you know. Sarah smiles. You got a boyfriend? Asked Joshua J. No, but I have, never mind, said Sarah. Footsteps walking. Both Garion and Shane look. Where's the room? Asked Shane. Right around the corner, said Garion. Shane looks down the hallway. It's clear. Shane sees the door. Here it is. Door opens. Find anything we could use, said Shane. Both Garion and Shane grab items. Sarah looks at Joshua J. What are you staring at? Asked Joshua J. Something go dash. An arrow goes through Sarah's side. Ow, said Sarah, collapsing. Chapter 66. Colton grabs William's dog tags, then walks away. Crossbow is being reloaded. I'll move quicker now. Twig snaps. Colton raises the crossbow. Footsteps walking. Colton slowly steps backwards. Ground caves. Colton falls down the hill. Zombie woman number 14 moans, then walks away. Colton coughs, then groans. Arrow in Colton's foot. Ow, damn it. Colton pulls out an arrow, stands, and then limps away. I really need to find a place quickly. Footsteps walking. Colton appears next to the fence. The hospital. I finally made it. Zombie man number 15 appears behind Colton. Colton jams an arrow into zombie man number 15's head, limps along the fence, then sees an opening. A way in, said Colton. Colton crawls through the fence. Zombies are walking around. Colton peeks out, then walks around cars. Airplane appears. Colton sees the door, grabs the handle, then opens it. Door opens. Zombie woman number 15 moans. Colton throws zombie woman number 15 onto the ground, then stabs her head. Zombies moaning. Colton shuts the plane door. Voices in the distance. Colton walking. Zombie teenager number 13 appears behind Colton. What are you staring at? Asked Joshua J. Zombie teenager number 13 growls. Colton fires the crossbow. Something go dash. An arrow goes through Sarah's side. Ow, said Sarah, collapsing. Chapter 67. Sarah, hold on. Sarah, look at me, said Joshua J. Colton falls into the room with zombie teenager number 13 on top of him. Joshua J. grabs a gun, then hits zombie teenager number 13. Colton reloads the crossbow. Arrow goes into zombie teenager number 13's head. Gun fires. Zombie teenager number 13 falls down the airplane. Geez, Sarah, said Colton. Joshua J. sees arrows, then the one in Sarah's side. You shot her, said Joshua J. It was an accident. The zombie caught me off guard. Where's Shane and Garion? Asked Colton. They went for supplies. Joshua J. looks at the arrow in Sarah's side. Should we take it out? Asked Joshua J. No, it keeps the blood from rushing out, said Colton. It's a good thing they went for supplies. Joshua J. looks at Colton. Where's my brother? Asked Joshua J. He didn't make it, said Colton. Shane zips up the bag. That's enough supplies. Let's head back, said Shane. Garion zips up the bag. Thudding sounds are behind Garion. Shane raises a gun, walks towards the room, then looks inside. Is anything there? Asked Garion. No, nothing's here, said Shane. Zombie man number 16 moans, then falls onto Shane. Gun slides. Shane reaches for the gun. Garion stands in a corner. Shane struggling. Chapter 68. Shane struggling. Garion, help me, said Shane. Garion grabs a gun. Gun fires. Shane gets shot in the shoulder. Sorry. The gun fires again. Zombie man number 16's arm falls off. I can't, said Garion. Just focus on him. Garion breathes in, raises the gun, and then exhales. Gun fires. Zombie man number 16 falls onto Shane. Shane pushes zombie man number 16 off him. Nice shot, said Shane, looking at his shoulder. Take off your shirt, I need to see the wound. Shane takes off his shirt. Wow. Garion clears her throat. Let's see, said Garion, looking at Shane's shoulder. Is my shoulder all right? Asked Shane. It looks really dash. Garion gulps. Bad. You need stitches, said Garion. Well, if that's what I need, stitch me up, Doc, said Shane. Both Garion and Shane laugh. I need to take out the bullet. Just try to remain still, said Garion, picking up the tool. The tool goes into Shane's shoulder. Ow, just kidding, said Shane. Garion stitches Shane's shoulder. There, it's done, said Garion, looking at Shane. Both Garion and Shane are kissing. Clothes are falling to the floor. Garion moaning. Both Garion and Shane are lying on the floor, then smile at each other. Shane kisses Garion's nose. Chapter 69. They need to get here fast. She needs help, said Joshua J. I'll go find them, said Colton. No, I will. Who knows who else you'll shoot? Said Joshua J. I told you, it was an accident. A zombie tried attacking me. So, get off my back, said Colton. I know you did it purposely. Stop lying, said Joshua J. The only thing I did purposefully was that I shot your brother. After he was eaten, said Colton, turning around. Joshua J. tackles Colton, then punches him. Colton kicks Joshua J. off. I'm going to kill you, said Joshua J. Bring it on, said Colton. Joshua J. swings his fist. Colton ducks, then kicks Joshua J. Joshua J. falls. You've got moves. But so do I, said Joshua J., tripping Colton, then punches him. Colton stands up. Joshua J. kicks Colton. Colton falls down the airplane, groans, and then sees the arrow in zombie teenager number 13's carcass. Joshua J. walks down the airplane. Don't, said Colton. I knew you were a wuss. They won't miss you, said Joshua J., cocking his gun. Colton moves the gun, then jams an arrow into Joshua J.'s chest. I care for Sarah more than you, said Colton, pushing Joshua J. out the airplane door. Zombies growling. Colton shuts the airplane door, then walks away. Joshua J. screams. Chapter 70. Shane grabs bags. Let's go. I think something's wrong, said Shane. Good idea. Door opens. Shane looks. Is it clear? Asked Garion. Yeah, let's get back, said Shane. Both Garion and Shane are walking. Garion slaps Shane's butt. Shane looks at Garion. Sorry, I guess I wasn't finished, said Garion, walking ahead. Shane smiles, then sees a shadow move inside the room. Garion continues walking. Shane looks into the room. Is someone in here? Gun cocks. Hello, is anyone in here? Asked Shane. Rustling sound. Shane raises a gun. Footsteps walking. Garion turns around and doesn't see Shane. Shane, are you back there? Garion looks at the gun, raises it, then slowly walks. Shane, say something, said Garion. Chewing sound. Zombie woman number 16 appears to be eating a body. Gun fires. Zombie woman number 16 falls. Garion walks towards the body, then rolls it over. Woman number 4 appears. Garion sighs. Footsteps approaching Garion. Garion looks. Zombies appear. Chapter 71. Garion running. Someone help, said Garion. Zombies moaning. The door opens and then shuts. Banging on the door. Garion reloads, then cocks the gun. Thudding inside the closet. Garion walks toward the closet. Door opens. Shane points a gun. Geez, I thought I lost you. Come on, I know a way out, said Shane. Both Garion and Shane get to the door. Shane looks out. Both Garion and Shane are walking. We need to grab the bags, whispered Garion. Both Garion and Shane grab bags. The radio falls out of the bag and then lands on the floor. Both Garion and Shane look. Zombies look, then see both Garion and Shane. Run, said Shane. Zombies follow. Where's our door? Asked Garion. This way, said Shane. Both Garion and Shane continue running, then get to a split hallway. Which way? Asked Garion. I don't know, but we should choose fast, said Shane. Zombies moaning. Both Garion and Shane run in separate directions. Zombies follow both Garion and Shane. Garion gets to the door. The door handle shakes. Damn, said Garion, turning around. Zombies moaning. Shane stops at a dead end. Damn, said Shane, turning around. Zombies moaning. Chapter 72. Colton, looking at Sarah, grabs a blanket, then covers her. I'll be back with help. You have my word. Door opens. Colton walks into the hallway, shuts the door, then starts walking down the hallway. Crossbow gets pointed. Where are they? Footsteps walking. Door opens. Colton looks around, grabs bags, then items. Hang on, Sarah. Colton sees zombie man number 16's body on the floor, then blood. This is fresh. Colton walks into the hallway, looks, then walks down it. They should be back by now, said Colton, walking. Screaming in the distance. Colton runs towards the scream. Footsteps are running downstairs. Zombies are walking towards Garion. Arrow goes into zombie teenager number 14's head. Zombie man number 17 growls. Colton stabs zombie man number 17's head. Thanks, said Garion. Where's Shane? Asked Colton. I don't know, said Garion. Both Colton and Garion are running. Shane, Shane, yelled Colton. Both Colton and Garion stop. A pile of zombie bodies appears on the floor. Blood appears on the walls. Shane, said Garion. Colton sees Shane's leg underneath the pile. Goodbye, Shane, said Colton. Garion starts crying. Chapter 73. Come on, we need to get back, said Colton. Both Colton and Garion turn. Help, muffled Shane. Did you hear that? Asked Garion. Help. Zombie bodies are moving. Both Colton and Garion raise weapons. Shane's head appears. Any help will do, said Shane. Both Colton and Garion are pulling zombie bodies off of Shane. Colton pulls Shane up. I thought you were dead, said Colton. Are you kidding? Nothing will kill me. Not yet anyway, said Shane. Where's Sarah? Asked Garion. Well, she's at the hideout, said Colton. How about Joshua and William? Asked Garion. William and I were attacked. He was eaten before I got here, said Colton. It's all right. How about Joshua? Asked Shane. Well, Colton gets the image of stabbing Joshua J., then pushing him out of the airplane door. Let's get back, said Colton, walking away. Both Garion and Shane look at each other. Chapter 74. Colton walking. Both Garion and Shane follow. Hey Colton, what happened? Shane grabs Colton's arm. Colton looks at Shane. What happened? I want to know, said Shane. Let go of my arm, said Colton. Tell me what happened, said Shane. Colton goes to step. Shane squeezes Colton's arm. Colton punches Shane. Shane falls. Colton pulls out a knife. Colton, said Garion. Colton looks at Garion, and then his vision goes blurry. Joshua J. appears. Colton breathes heavily. No. No, you're. Colton drops the knife, then collapses. You're Dash, said Colton softly. What now? Asked Shane. You carry the bags. I'll get Colton, said Shane, carrying Colton. Door opens. Both Garion and Shane see an arrow sticking through Sarah's side. We need to get that out, said Garion. Shane puts Colton down. Arrow gets pulled out of Sarah's side. Sarah's side is being stitched. I'll be the lookout, said Shane. Garion nods. Shane walks down the airplane, sees blood, opens the airplane door, and then sees Joshua J.'s carcass with an arrow sticking out. Chapter 75. Footsteps approaching. Garion looks up at Shane. Is something wrong? Asked Garion. I know what happened to Joshua. Colton killed him, said Shane. What? Why would he do that? Asked Garion. Shane pacing. Maybe to protect Sarah. Those two have liked each other since they met. Colton will do anything for Sarah, said Shane. Colton opens his eyes. What happened? Asked Colton. You fainted. Colton, we know what happened. Between you and Joshua, said Shane. He thought I shot Sarah purposely. It was an accident, said Colton. What happened? Asked Shane. A zombie attacked me, I fired my crossbow, said Colton. Then you and Joshua, asked Garion. He pushed my buttons, said Colton. Zombies moaning. Glass smashes. Zombies walk inside. Sarah opens her eyes. Sarah, said Garion. Are you all right? Asked Shane. Yeah. Sarah exhales, then looks around. Where's Joshua? Asked Sarah. Both Garion and Shane look at Colton. He didn't make it, said Colton. Footsteps echo down the hallway. What's that noise? Asked Garion. All four walk into the hallway. Zombies moaning. We need to get out of here, said Shane. This way. All four are running. Zombies moaning. That way, said Colton. All four are running downstairs. Chains rattling. Nice work, said Garion. Colton looks at the glass, then smashes it. Go through quickly, said Colton. Zombies moaning. Guns firing. All four crawl through door windows. We won't be able to outrun them, said Shane. Colton sees a truck and then runs towards it. Door opens. Colton hotwires truck. Get out of the way, said Colton. All three move. A truck crashes into the hospital. Colton, said Sarah. Door opens. Colton lights flare, then drops it. Run. All four run, then hide behind cars. Flare touches gas. Fire starts. The truck and hospital explode. All four look, then walk away. In Colton's mind. We've met people in this new world. But in this new world, people change. Like when I killed a man for a woman's heart. But we all change eventually, said Colton. Zombies by Colton Dennis. Section 4, Chapter 76. Motorcycles driving past, then stop. How much further are we going? Asked Shane. Let's stop a little further down. Then we'll set camp, said Colton. It sounds like an idea, said Shane. Motorcycles driving. Zombies are walking around. Gun fires. Zombies fall. Motorcycles stop, then turn off. All four get moving off motorcycles. You sure this is a good spot? Asked Garion. Yeah, I'll set up the tents, said Shane. Colton grabs the crossbow. I'll be back. I'm going hunting, said Colton. Be careful, said Sarah. I will, baby. See ya, said Colton, walking into the woods. So, you and Colton's. How's that going? Asked Garion. Best relationship ever. How about you two? Asked Sarah. It's awesome, said Garion. Footsteps approaching. What are you girls talking about? Asked Shane. Both Garion and Sarah smile. Footsteps walking. Colton bends down, then sees deer tracks. Twig snaps. Colton raises the crossbow. Deer walking. Crossbow fires. An arrow goes into the deer's neck. Deer falls. Colton walks towards the deer. Another twig snaps. Colton looks around. Gun fires. Colton falls. Chapter 77. Gun fires. Colton falls, crawls towards a tree, and then sees a wound. Twig snaps. Colton puts down the crossbow, then pulls out his knife. Footsteps walking. Two people appear. Colton moves. Footsteps approaching the tree. Man number 11 looks, then sees the crossbow. Did you find him? Asked man number 12. No, said man number 11. Colton jumps at man number 11. Man number 12 looks. Colton is holding a knife to man number 11's throat. Put down the gun. Man number 12 drops the gun. Now, who are you? Asked Colton. My name is Sean. That's Ryan, said Sean. Why'd you shoot at me? Asked Colton. We thought you were a zombie, said Ryan J. I'm going to let you go, said Colton, lowering his knife. You by yourself? Asked Sean. No, I have a group. You? Asked Colton. It's just us. There were a lot of us. But zombies got them. We were lucky that we made it out alive, said Ryan J. Well. Colton grabs the crossbow. You can join us. Our camp is this way, said Colton. All three walk away. Zombies are walking around in the woods. Footsteps approaching. Colton, you all right? Asked Sarah. Yeah, guys, this is Ryan and Sean, said Colton. All six are eating. So, where are you headed? Asked Sean. South, you? Asked Colton. Wait, you're going south. Why? Asked Sean. To find my brother, Christopher, said Colton. Christopher Dennis. Colton nods. He's dead, said Sean. Chapter 78. Dead. You said, he's dead. How do you know? Asked Colton. He gave us his book. It is pretty sad stories, said Ryan J. You read his book, said Colton. He wrote a book, asked Garion. No, it was his journal. Do you have it? Asked Colton. Christopher burned it, said Sean. Colton stands up, then walks away. I'll go talk to him, said Sarah, walking towards Colton. Colton is standing next to a tree. Sarah rubs Colton's back. Colton quickly looks back. They looking. Sarah looks at the group, then nods. All right, keep standing here, whispered Colton. What's up? Whispered Sarah. They're lying. They have the journal. I'm going to investigate once they're asleep. Go back, whispered Colton. Sarah walks towards the group. Zombie woman number 17 appears, then moans. Sarah looks. Colton, said Sarah. Colton looks, runs, and then stabs zombie woman number 17's head. Hurry. Zombies appear. Guns firing. Shane, my crossbow, said Colton. Shane throws the crossbow. Colton catches the crossbow, then shoots zombie teenager number 15. There's too many, said Shane. We need to leave, said Colton. Both Ryan J. and Sean look at motorcycles. Engines rumbling. All four look. Thanks, said Ryan J. Motorcycles are driving away. Zombies are getting closer. We need a new plan, said Garion. Zombies growling. Chapter 79. Guns firing. Colton sees gas cans. Guys, the gas cans. Grab them, said Colton. Shane reaches for a gas can. Zombie teenager number 15 growls. Shane, said Garion, shooting zombie teenager number 15. Thanks. Garion smiles, then looks. Zombie man number 18 growls, then falls on top of Garion. Shane grabs a gas can. Garion. Sarah looks. Gun fires. Zombie man number 18 falls onto Garion. I got you, said Shane. Garion stuck underneath zombie man number 18. Shane, the cans, said Colton. Shane hands gas cans. Colton pours gas on zombies. I need help, said Shane. Sarah runs towards both Garion and Shane. Hang on, Garion. On 3. 1, 2, 3, said Sarah. Both Sarah and Shane are struggling. I can't stall them much longer, said Colton. You need to leave me. Go on ahead, said Garion. No, we are not leaving you, said Shane. Go said Garion, being bitten on her stomach and then gasping. Sarah pulls Shane away. Let's go. Come on, said Sarah. Colton lights a match, then throws it. Zombies catch on fire. All three see Garion. Fire burns bodies. All three walk away. Chapter 80. Footsteps walking. Shane stops, then looks back. Colton, wait. Colton looks. We should do something, said Sarah. What? Tell him we could bring her back. They might have dated, but she wasn't trustworthy, said Colton. Colton, said Sarah, being interrupted. We've lost a lot of us. I even lost my best friend. I had to kill myself when he turned, said Colton. You've turned into an asshole, said Sarah. Shane, we need to keep moving, said Colton. Shane looks at Colton, then starts walking. Both Colton and Sarah look at each other. Sarah follows Shane. Colton looks back, nods, and then follows. Footsteps walking. Colton stops. Sarah looks. Is something wrong, Colton? Asked Sarah. Shh, do you hear that? Asked Colton. All three are listening. I don't hear anything, said Sarah. Shh, engine rumbling in the distance. Go, said Colton. All three walk. Engines turn off. Both Ryan J. and Sean appear. All three kneel in the woods. Chapter 81. So, what's the plan? Asked Sarah. Well, somehow, me and Shane need to get the bikes. You'll have to distract them, said Colton. How am I supposed to do that? Asked Sarah. I don't dash. Colton looks to his left. Where's Shane? Asked Colton. Sarah looks. Shane is walking towards both Ryan J. and Sean. Shit, said Sarah. Colton looks. What's he doing? Asked Colton. Footsteps approaching. Both Ryan J. and Sean point guns. Look who it is. Where are your two friends? Are they dead? Asked Ryan J. No, but you will be, said Shane, pointing a gun. Do you think you'll be able to kill us? Asked Sean. In the mood I'm in. I'll take on an entire herd of zombies to kill you, said Shane. We need to get down there. Before something bad happens, said Sarah. Colton loads the crossbow, then raises it. Moaning behind both Colton and Sarah. Both Colton and Sarah look. Zombie woman number 18 growls. Colton falls down a hill. Sarah falls to the ground. Zombie woman number 18 gets closer. Gun clicks. Colton reaches for the crossbow. Chapter 82. Zombie woman number 18 gets closer. Sarah crawls backwards towards the tree, pulls out the gun, and then raises it. Gun clicks. Zombie woman number 18 growls. Arrow goes into zombie woman number 18's head. Zombie woman number 18 falls. Colton reloads the crossbow, then points it. Both Ryan J. and Sean are staring at Shane. When are you going to shoot me? Asked Shane. I have an idea. Let's take him with us, said Sean. Yeah, what do you say? Leave your friends to die, said Ryan J. Colton listening. Don't do it, whispered Colton. All right, you've got a deal, said Shane. Colton moves. Bush is shaking. Gun fires. What was that? Asked Sean. Go check it out, man, said Ryan J. Shane walks towards the bushes. Do you see anything? Shane sees Colton. Hey, do you see anything? Asked Sean. No. Nothing, said Shane, turning around. Colton stands, then fires the crossbow. Arrow goes into Ryan J.'s shoulder. Chapter 83. Don't move. Colton looks at Shane. I should hurt you. Go find Sarah. Only if you'll leave her too. Sean reaches for the gun. Don't even think about it. Colton kicks the gun away. Oh, the ground, face first, said Colton, tying Sean's arms. Ryan J. groans. Footsteps approaching. Sarah appears. What's going on? Asked Sarah. Well, first, Shane almost left us. And I stopped them. Now we have a choice. Bring them along or kill them, said Colton, showing a knife. I wasn't going to leave with them, said Shane. You looked like you were, said Colton, walking towards the motorcycle. Shane looks at Sarah. I wasn't going to leave you, said Shane. Sarah walks toward Colton. What are we going to do with them? Asked Sarah. Well, we could leave or kill them, said Colton. We shouldn't kill them. We're not killers, said Sarah. Yeah, said Colton, grabbing a bag. Bag opens. Colton sees the journal. What is it? Asked Sarah. It's my brother's journal, said Colton, looking at Sarah. Chapter 84. Fire crackling. All four are sleeping. Colton is reading a journal in his mind. Footsteps walking. Zombie teenager number 16 growls. Christopher stabs zombie teenager number 16's head. We've made it through the first day. The zombies might be slow, but they may become faster and smarter. We only have a small group now. But the more people, the better our survival. People screaming. Zombies growling. Run. Footsteps walking. Day 24, whoever started this. I want to find them. So, tomorrow I'm leaving with my group. I just hope my brother doesn't come home. Our house is gone. I hope we see each other again, said Christopher. Hey Colton, why aren't you sleeping? Asked Sarah. I'm learning about what happened, said Colton. Is he alive? Asked Sarah. Well, if I read his last entry. Pages flipping. Here, said Colton. A picture appears of both Christopher and Colton. What does it say? Asked Sarah. I'm with 4 people now. But 2 people are planning on killing me. We heard an explosion and moans in the distance. Oh no, he went back for me, said Colton. Chapter 85. Footsteps pacing. Shane wakes up. What's going on? Asked Shane. Colton found out his brother's alive, said Sarah. Really, said Shane. Yeah, those assholes left him stranded, said Colton. So, what do we do? Asked Sarah. Well, I'm going back. You two try to find a safe place, said Colton. No, we're going with you, said Shane. It'll be more dangerous going back. It's your choice, said Colton. We're going with you? Said Sarah. All 3 grabbed their bags. You won't make it far, said Sean. Colton looks at Sean, approaches him, and then grabs sunglasses. I'll need these more than you, said Colton, walking away. Engine rumbling. You can't leave us here, said Ryan J. Motorcycle stops. Shane raises his middle finger. They won't make it that far, said Sean. Both Ryan J. and Sean laugh. Twig snaps. Zombies appear. Both Ryan J. and Sean are screaming. Zombies are eating both Ryan J. and Sean. Chapter 86. Motorcycles driving. Colton, slow down. We'll crash, said Sarah. We need to get to my brother, said Colton. Sarah points. Look, said Sarah. Motorcycles stop, zombies walking. What now? Asked Shane. Colton sees a house. There, said Colton. Motorcycles driving down a path. Stream flowing. Colton sees a little mound, then speeds up. Motorcycles jump over the stream. Shane tumbles. Shane, said Sarah. Shane stands up, then grabs the motorcycle. I'm fine, said Shane. Zombies rise from the water. Both Colton and Sarah look. Shane, behind you, said Sarah. Shane looks. Motorcycles are driving away. Get to the house. Motorcycles stop. All 3 are running inside the house. We should be safe, said Colton. Let's look around, said Shane, walking. Thudding sound. Shane opens the door, then walks downstairs. Zombies moaning. Shane sees a cellar full of zombies. Chapter 87. Shane slowly walks upstairs. Colton looks at Shane. Did you find something? Asked Colton. We need to leave, said Shane. Why? Asked Sarah. Zombies, a lot of them, said Shane. Let's go then, said Sarah. Colton looks outside. Well, if we leave, we can't take the bikes, said Colton. Zombies walk around motorcycles. Let's go then, said Sarah. All 3 turn around. Zombie man number 19 growls. Colton stabs zombie man number 19, then kicks him downstairs. Zombies moaning. Door shuts. All 3 run toward the front door. Door opens. Zombie woman number 19 growls, then gets stabbed in the head. All three are running. Zombies following. Hopefully we can outrun them, said Sarah. All three get to a steep hill. What now? Asked Shane. Colton pulls out the rope, then swings it. Rope wraps around the tree. Start climbing, said Colton. All three climb. Zombies moaning. The rope is slowly breaking. The rope's breaking, said Sarah. Colton grabs a tree. Come on. Colton grabs Sarah's hand and then pulls her up. Come on, Shane, said Colton. Both Colton and Shane are reaching. Rope snaps. Chapter 88. Rope snaps. Colton grabs Shane's shirt. I got you, said Colton. Shane starts climbing. Ground caves. Shane slips. Pull him up, said Sarah. I got him, said Colton. Shane's shirt slowly rips, then he pulls out an explosive. Shane, what are you doing? Asked Sarah. Sarah, plant this on the tree. I've got a plan, said Shane. Sarah puts the explosive on the tree. It's attached, said Sarah. Shane hands a lighter. Light the explosive, said Shane. But the tree, said Sarah. Will crush me and those zombies, said Shane. Sarah starts crying. I'll miss you, sobbed Sarah. Same here, said Shane. This is your choice. Shane nods. All right, said Colton, nodding. Light it, said Shane. Sarah lights the explosive. Colton lets go of Shane. Shane is holding onto a tree. Both Colton and Sarah are hiding behind trees. Shane lets go of the tree. Zombies growling. The tree explodes, then falls onto Shane and the zombies. Both Colton and Sarah are coughing, they see blood, then body parts. Sarah crying. It's all right. Let's move, said Colton. Chapter 89. Footsteps walking. I need to stop, said Sarah. We need to keep moving. If we stop, they'll come, said Colton. I can't, said Sarah. Colton looks. Hey, it is the town. We could rest there for now, said Colton. Both Colton and Sarah are walking. Zombies are walking around. Both Colton and Sarah run inside the building, then stop. Could we steal a vehicle? Asked Sarah. Not just a vehicle. Find a motorcycle. Over there, let's go, said Colton. Both Colton and Sarah are running. The motorcycle starts, then drives through gates. Zombies growling. The motorcycle stops on a hill. What's wrong? Asked Sarah. The gauge is half full. We should be able to make it back. Hold on, said Colton. Motorcycle drives away. Fire crackles. Colton pulls out the journal. We're going to find him, said Sarah. I know, just hopefully he's alive, said Sarah. He will be. I have a good feeling, said Sarah. Get some sleep. I'll take watch, said Colton. Sarah sleeping, twig snaps. Colton raises the crossbow. Low moaning. Sarah wakes up. What was that? Asked Sarah. Zombies appear. The bike, said Colton. Engine starts. Motorcycle drives, then stops. Zombies moaning. Chapter 90. Zombies moaning. We're trapped, said Sarah. Colton sees the broken bridge. I've got an idea. Ready. The motorcycle drives off of the bridge. Water splashes. Both Colton and Sarah resurface. Get to land quickly, said Colton. Both Colton and Sarah are swimming. Sarah sees the dock. The fishing dock, said Sarah, climbing ladder. Colton follows. Let's move, said Colton. Both Colton and Sarah are running. Where do you think he is? Asked Sarah. Well, in his journal. He heard an explosion. I think it was when Dakota died. Maybe he's in town. Let's go, said Colton. Both run, then stop. Sarah sees buildings. There's the town, said Sarah. All right, follow me, said Colton. Both Colton and Sarah are slowly walking. Where should we check? Asked Sarah. Let's try these over here. Just don't make a sound, said Colton. Door opens. Both Colton and Sarah walk into the building, light shining. Both Colton and Sarah walk upstairs. The roof door opens. Both Colton and Sarah look. Buildings are destroyed. Oh my, I don't think he's here, said Sarah. Guns cocking. Both Colton and Sarah look. People with masks appear. Don't move, said man number 13. Chapter 91. Both Colton and Sarah are walking. People following. Where are we going? Asked Colton. Shut up. Get in the vehicle, said man number 13. Door shuts. Colton sees Christopher. Oh my God, brother, said Colton. Hello, Colton, shocked to see me, asked Christopher. I knew you were alive, said Colton. And I knew you were too. Who's your little friend? Asked Christopher. I'm Sarah, Colton's girlfriend. It's nice to finally meet you. He talks about you all the time, said Sarah. Does he? Said Christopher. Colton pulls out the journal. I believe this is yours, said Colton. Why thank you, brother. 2 people stole it, said Christopher. Yeah, we ran into them. But they're dead. So, where are we going? Asked Colton. Oh, just a safe place. Me and my friends built it. It's all sealed off. No zombies, monkeys, etc., said Christopher. Vehicle stops. Doors open. People are walking around. Where are we? Asked Sarah. Welcome to the laboratory, said Christopher. Chapter 92. So, everything here is secure, asked Sarah. Everything is secure. We have people on every wall. People sleep in there. Food and water are in the coolers. Then, out back, we have a shooting range, said Christopher. So, it's a new life, said Sarah. Colton sees the door. What's in there? Asked Colton. Nothing important. Both Brian and Joshua P. appear, then approach. These men will show you to your room, said Christopher. Thank you, brother, said Colton. All 4 walk away. Christopher looks, then locks the door. Door opens. Bag being set down. Have a good day, said Brian. Joshua P. nods. Door shuts. How great is this? We've got a home, and we found your brother. Colton sits on the bed. Sarah looks at Colton. Is something wrong? Asked Sarah. Christopher never keeps things from me. I think he's hiding something behind that door, said Colton. Or nothing is behind it. Christopher walks toward the door. Just be happy we found him, said Sarah. The door unlocks, opens, and then shuts. Christopher turns on the light. Zombies growling. Christopher throws meat into a cell. Zombies continue growling. Chapter 93. Footsteps walking. Colton loads the crossbow. Knock on the door. Door opens. Hello, we've got breakfast for you, said Brian. Thank you, sir. Have a good day, said Colton. Door shuts. Well, that's generous of them, said Sarah. I'm going to go for a walk. I'll be back, babe, said Colton. Hey, where's my kiss? Asked Sarah. Colton kisses Sarah. See ya. Colton walking. The door shuts, then locks. Hey brother. I'm looking around this place. It's big, and your assistants. They're great, said Colton. I knew them since it began, said Christopher. Yeah, same with me and Sarah. Well, if you don't mind, I'm going to the shooting range, said Colton. Have fun out there. Shoot one for me, said Christopher. Colton walks away. Christopher looks around. Colton watching. Both Brian and Joshua P. carry buckets. The door unlocks, then opens. All three walk inside. Colton slides a knife. The knife stops the door from closing. Door opens. Colton walks downstairs, then stops at the corner. Zombies growling. Geez, whispered Colton, walking upstairs. Door opens. What are you doing? Asked man number 14. Chapter 94. What are you doing? Asked man number 14. I was just said Colton, being interrupted. Oh, not you, my kids, said man number 14. Oh, have a good day. Colton grabs the knife, then runs. The door opens and then shuts. Sarah, I've got news for you. I found out what's behind the door, said Colton. What was behind the door? Asked Sarah. He has zombies down there. In one giant cell, said Colton. Really, you saw zombies? Then we should leave, said Sarah. And go where? I found my brother. But he went a little psycho, said Colton. Knock on the door. Door opens. Hi. I wanted to tell you. We are having a party tonight. You should come, said Brian. Yeah, sounds like fun. Thank you, said Sarah. I'll show you, said Colton. How? It'll be locked, said Sarah. Do not underestimate me, said Colton. Music playing. All three are standing next to each other. Colton nods. Both Colton and Sarah get to the door. How do you know how to do this? Asked Sarah. My brother. Door unlocks. Let's go, said Colton. Zombies growling. Here, said Sarah. Hopefully we don't get caught, said Colton. Too late, said Christopher. Chapter 95. Both Colton and Sarah are sitting in chairs. All three are in a huddle. Sorry, I got you into this, whispered Colton. Hey, we go in together, whispered Sarah. Both Colton and Sarah are smiling. All three turn around. Well, we made a decision. If you don't tell anyone about the zombies, you'll be able to stay. Do we have an agreement? Both Colton and Sarah nod. Good, you can go now, said Christopher. Both Colton and Sarah stand. Hey, Chris, could I have a word? Colton looks at both Brian and Joshua P. alone. Brother to brother, said Colton. Yeah, give us a moment, guys. Door shuts. Christopher looks at Colton. What's up, brother? Asked Christopher. I know we finally found each other. But what's with the zombies? Asked Colton. Christopher smiles. Let's take a walk. I'll show you what they're for. Door opens. Guys, go watch the walls. Follow me, brother, said Christopher. Footsteps walking. Door opens. Guns firing. Zombies growling. Chains rattling. What is this? Asked Colton. You were wondering why. Welcome to the shooting range. Christopher hands the gun to Colton. Shoot some for me, said Christopher, walking away. Chapter 96. Colton opens the door. Sarah is looking out the window. Hey, babe, what are you doing? Asked Colton. I was just looking out the window. Kids are running and laughing. Sarah looks at Colton. What? You're sad, said Colton. Colton, do you love me? Asked Sarah. Of course, why would you ask that? Asked Colton. Well, by watching those kids. Would you want one? Asked Colton. Yeah, wait, you're talking about having a kid, said Colton. Yeah, what do you say, honey? Asked Sarah. You know what I say. Let's do it, said Colton. Both Colton and Sarah kiss, lay on the bed, and then start moaning. Through a hole in the wall, and I watches. Footsteps approaching. Brian hits Joshua P. in the back of his head. Let's go. Christopher wants us, said Brian. Both Brain and Joshua P. are walking. The door opens and then shuts. Thanks for coming, boys. As you know, I'd do anything for my brother. But we can't trust him or his girlfriend, said Christopher. Do you want them dead? Asked Joshua P. Yes, and I've got a plan, said Christopher, walking towards glass. The light turns on. Zombie Man number 20 and Zombie Woman number 19 appear, then growl. Christopher smiles. Chapter 97. So, you're going to send for them, asked Joshua P. Brian slaps Joshua P.'s head. Duh, man, why do I have you as a sibling? You need any help, boss? Asked Brian. Yeah, you'll set the trap. I'll handle the rest, said Christopher. Colton puts on a shirt. When will we know? Asked Colton. Soon, said Sarah. Knocking on the door. Sorry if I'm interrupting anything, but I thought it would be great to spend the day together, said Christopher. I like that. How about you? Asked Colton. Sounds terrific, said Sarah. All right, let's get going, said Christopher. All three walk away. Both Brian and Joshua P. look. Let's do this quickly, said Brian. I don't think this is right, said Joshua P. Door opens. Footsteps walking. This is amazing, said Sarah. I'm just glad you're here, brother. Hey, where's your knife? Asked Christopher. Aw, man, I'll go get it, said Colton. No, I'll get it. I need to check something anyway, said Sarah, walking away. Lucky lady, said Christopher. You have no idea, said Colton. Sarah walks, puts the key into lock, then unlocks the door. No, said Joshua P., echoing. Sarah looks. Wire snaps. Door opens. Zombies growl. Chapter 98. Zombies growl. Joshua P. pushes Sarah, then gets bitten. Brian zaps zombies. Zombies fall. Footsteps approaching. Sarah, said Colton. Christopher looks at Joshua P. Joshua P. is groaning. Christopher sighs, pulls out the gun, and then cocks it. Christopher, please, said Joshua P. It needs to be done, said Christopher. Joshua P. looks at Sarah. I'm sorry, said Joshua P. before being shot. Christopher looks at Brian. Put them back, said Christopher. Colton sees zombies. Mom, Dad. You knew they were here, said Colton. Yes, said Christopher, walking away. Colton pacing. It's all right, Colton, said Sarah. No, I think it was a trap. If he wants a fight, I'll give him one, said Colton, grabbing the crossbow. Wait, I'm coming too, said Sarah. Christopher writing. Door opens. Both Colton and Sarah point their weapons. What are you doing, brother? Asked Christopher. How could you? Asked Colton. What are you going to do? Asked Christopher. What needs to be done? Said Colton, smashing glass. Zombies growling. Arrow goes into Zombie Woman number 19's head. Gun fires. Zombie Man number 20 gets shot in the head, then falls. Both Colton and Sarah lower their weapons. Chapter 99. Brian runs into the room. What happened? Asked Brian. I want these two hanged, said Christopher. Yes, sir, start moving, said Brain. All three walk. Colton nods to Sarah. Sarah falls. Ow, my ankle, said Sarah. Brian bends down. Colton hits Brian with the crossbow. Nice work. Let's get out of here, said Colton. Both Colton and Sarah are running downstairs. Door opens. We need to find an exit, said Sarah. Follow me, said Colton. Both Colton and Sarah are running down the alley. People are pointing guns. Both Colton and Sarah kick guns, punch men number 14 and number 15, then smile at each other. Colton kicks the fence. Wood breaking. Colton goes through the hole. Brian grabs Sarah. Go Colton, said Sarah. Colton runs. Brian raises the gun, then growls. Well, we'll have one hanging then, said Brian. Both Brian and Sarah are walking. Colton looks, then crawls back through the hole. Door opens. Good, where's my brother? Asked Christopher. He got away, said Brian. Damn, so only one is hanging then. Christopher laughs. Come along, said Christopher. Rope is being tied around Sarah's wrists. Colton unlocks the door. Zombies growling. Colton unlocks the cell, then runs upstairs. The cell door opens. Zombies are moaning and growling. Chapter 100. Rope is being wrapped around Sarah's neck. The roof door opens. Colton looks, then sees noose. Before I do this, are there any last words? Said Brian. I hope you rot in hell, said Sarah. Brian smiles. How about a kiss goodbye? Asked Brian. Sarah spits in Brian's face. Brian walks towards the lever. Sarah closes her eyes. Brian pulls the lever. Arrow cuts rope. Sarah falls. What happened? Asked Christopher. I don't know, said Brian. Arrow goes into Brian's leg. Brian falls. Christopher looks, then sees Colton. Arrow goes into the ground next to Christopher. Everyone to their rooms, said Christopher. Zombies moaning. People running. Sarah runs into a building. Brian follows. Colton runs downstairs. Zombie teenager number 17 moans. Colton stabs zombie teenager number 17. Yeah, said Colton. More zombies appear. Colton grabs the rope, then slides down it. Zombie man number 21 growls. Gun fires. Zombie man number 21 falls. It's time to die, brother, said Christopher. Only if you can kill me, said Colton. Both Christopher and Colton are fighting. Zombies growling. Gun fires. Colton stabs zombie woman number 20. Both Christopher and Colton turn. The knife by Christopher's throat. Gun is pointed at Colton's head. Do it, brother. Unless you can't, said Christopher. You first, bro gun cocks. You don't have to do this. Come with me and Sarah. We'll go home, said Colton. Christopher puts his finger by the trigger, uncocks the gun, then lowers it. Let's go home, brother, said Christopher. Sarah stops. Brian punches Sarah. Sarah falls. I'm going to fuck you. Then I'm going to kill you, said Brian, punching Sarah again. Sarah groans. Brian unbuttons his pants. Sarah sees the arrow in Brian's leg. Go to hell, said Sarah, kicking the arrow. The arrow goes through Brian's leg. You bitch, said Brian, pointing a gun. Zombies appear behind Brian, then bite him. Sarah runs outside. Sarah. A knife cuts rope. Let's go, said Colton. What about them? Asked Christopher. Colton stabs gas tanks. Gas is seeping out. This is our last flare, Colton, said Sarah. Flare lights then is thrown. All three run through gates. Flare hits gas. Fire starts. Gas tanks explode. All three are coughing. In Colton's mind. We are the only three alive. I've got my girlfriend by my side. I finally found my brother. And I'm going to be a father. This is the world my kid will grow up in. But will he be able to survive? Asked Colton. The end. Footsteps running. All three look back. Zombies growl. All three scream. The end.